Did this work? I like ended the stream and brought it back again. Did this work? Did this work? Are we live again? Are we live again? Alright, I just reloaded the stream. Oh my gosh, what a terrible literally right as we are getting the amount of viewers that we need, it's like the game's like, "Oh, we're just gonna crash that thing," and I'm like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!" By the way, I think did we get Emperor? I missed it. I was so distracted. We did. We got the Emperor. Sorry, guys, you just missed us getting the Emperor real quick. For somebody while we came to try to help get get this piece. Oh my gosh, what a stupid chain of events! Oh, that's so frustrating. Now I'm wondering. So I reloaded the stream. I wonder if YouTube is now all dorked up too. It is all dorked up. Look at that. YouTube is like, what is going on? I'm just gonna leave YouTube. YouTube doesn't even need a thumbnail. Screw it. Ah, that's so frustrating. All right, yeah, I'm glad you guys are back. Sorry about that. I don't know what caused that. That's. Oh my gosh. It's showing me with 74 viewers on my screen. It's only showing 44. I don't know. Let's see what Twitch says. Yeah, Twitch says 44 right now. I think it could be all sorts of dorked up. I don't know. It seemed like the problem only happened with the Twitch mobile. Well, not 74. All right. I don't know why. It just jumped from 70. It's saying 74 now. That is weird. Maybe it's just. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just stressing myself out thinking about it because I'm like, fuck. We were literally right there. We were there. We had the numbers, and then it crashed for some unholy reason. Were the elves dedoxing us because we were so close to becoming the emperor? Like, what happened? Hey, we got our rewards of the worthy too. It's just Twitch. That is true. It's just one of those things where it's like, now it's back to 41 again. I don't even know. I don't even know. It must be glitching because it might not know to like. It's probably not calculating correctly the people that are like on the web page but not actually watching because it crashed for them. Who knows? Ugh. It's just one of those things where you're like, oh, we can get it. And it's like, if the only reason I don't get it is because of this stupid glitch, that would be kind of sad, actually. What does it say analytically? Is Twitch, is it still good for everybody? Like, are you guys still like in? Like, are you guys all still here? Everything's going okay? All right, perfect. Because now I'm like self-conscious. Yeah, it's literally like being one keep away from the Emperor ship, and you the whole everybody just shits the bed. The reds and yellows are attacking you. They take all the resources, so you can't teleport, and then fucking all hell breaks loose. The poor YouTube. I lost my YouTube thumbnail. So when the YouTube stream ends and it brings up a new one, it's just like, that live stream's over. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not ideal, but whatever. Shows you the top of the ESO category. I don't know what's going on with Twitch. We'll just let it do its thing, right? So we need. All right, hang on. I think I have all the pieces I need now, right? Did I pull them out of the mail? I think so. I have all these pieces of deadly that I have to pull out at some point. Alright, so there's the Eagle Eye Lightning. That's step 1. Then helmet, we need the War Maiden helmet. I think it is a Twitch problem. It's just frustrating because like I'm not gonna be able to stream tomorrow. That's where it's like infuriating, you know. Welcome back. Sorry about that, everybody. Everything just decided to shit the bed for a moment. And oh, Lady Thor. Oh, the heavies and the good trait. Oh, that's sad. War Maiden sash. War Maiden gloves. War Maiden legs and reinforce, which is what I wanted. And then we already have a shoes of the trainee. Did I buy War Maiden boots? Oh, I was gonna reconstruct them. That's right. We were gonna reconstruct them. DLC zone. That's not Vardenfell. Probably well fitted. Oh, we're gonna have to get some waxes. We want chat. Do we gold out the set? Type 1 if we gold this out. Type 1 if we need to gold out this set. Are we golding it out before we go to Cyrodiil? That way we get the best hands-on experience with it. That should be okay. So that's that 5-piece. Okay, that's that 5-piece. Then we need to slap on Eagle Eye. Shaboom. No golding, Virtulant. Then we need. Oh, wait. That's necklace. For some reason, I thought this was the necklace. All right, we have the Oaken Soul. It's infused. We may change that. But we're not even going to be able... Well, I guess we'll put it on now. We're going to have to actually take it off to be able to bar swap. We need a trainee ring. We're going to take that off Bloodthirsty, too. I usually watch you on YouTube, but I heard you're almost hit partner, so I thought I'd follow you over here, too. Well, thank you. Thank you guys for coming over, by the way. Our stream just crashed. We were literally at 75 viewers in our show, like 77, and it crashed, and not everybody rejoined. So big sad times. Big sad, unfortunately. We need this in heavy of. Or do we? Yeah, we want this in. Yeah, because we don't want 2-1. Well. So we're losing out on Magicka, but we're gaining health. Or if we're losing out on Magicka, we probably could just, well, no, it's better to get the heavy chest of whatever it's called, trainee. Like the intro jokes? Thank you. Did you guys like the joke today? I was very indecisive on what one I wanted to use. This is a base game zone, right? Where is, I think it's miscellaneous, actually. Trainee, chest, heavy. Love the content, man. You're the reason I got back into the game. Well, thank you, B Rice. If you're also able to, B Rice, just head on over to Twitch if you're able to. The kid one today was foul but funny. Thank you. We want infused or reinforced. The word I'm not even thinking of the right words right now. I'm so distracted. That's how rattled I am. I was also rattled today because I went to get gas at a gas station and somebody asked to borrow my phone, and I was sitting there thinking like how I respectfully say no, because I'm in a hurry and I also just don't want people to borrow my phone. You know, like it's like no, sorry, you know. I don't mean to be. Oh, actually, wait. Can you bar swap like this in combat? Wait a minute. So if I'm in Cloud Rest, by the way, can I bar swap like this? It's kind of funny, actually. What button should I make my Crystal Fraggin X maybe? I'll have to figure that out. How are we looking? How's everything else looking though? We're gonna have to transmute some of this stuff, I think. We have poisons, but maybe we need enchants. We're gonna need enchants because this is magic damage. We want to switch that to just straight damage. Chat, I think we are cooking, by the way. I think that, what is our crystal frag up to right now? I'm wondering. Our crystal frag is up to 12,486, and we've not even min-maxed anything yet. That is pretty good, honestly. Like, that's a pretty good crystal frag, especially because we've not even put the stuff on the skill bar yet that we need to. Let's start doing that, actually. What skills did we have on again? Where are the skills? All right, we need Meteor. Oh, wait, we have Meteor. We need to have Inner Light, right? Yep. We need Revealing Flare. Where's Revealing Flare? It's going to be really awkward if I don't have this leveled up. I would have Blinding Flare. Oh, it's the same thing. Potato, potato, I guess. All right, perfect. And then we need Silver Leash. Yes, because I think literally the Fighters Guild one literally is just giving us a small damage increase. I literally think it could be any of these. I think we could just literally slap on this one as well, and it would be the same concept. All right. Let's upgrade the pieces that we are missing. Ooh, I just threw myself in the water. Ah! All right, I'm distracted. Twitch chat, we're back up to 68. Thank you guys all for coming back after our little kerfuffle there. Oh, we're missing. We need to go buy some rosin. I think this is in. We need to upgrade some of these pieces too. We need to transmute some of these pieces. Yeah, this is literally stam, which is garbage, and stam recovery. We don't need bloodthirsty. Infused is actually unironic. Hang on, I'm gonna see how much better. So right now, I'm gonna take us back to the web page here. So our web page has us at 11,000 effective spell power, and you can see we hit for 16,349. Somebody remember 16,349? If somebody could type that in chat, you would be an absolute legend, and I will love you forever. But how much? What is it called? Infused. Do we get more or less damage if we go infused? The same. How is that mathematically the same? There's no way that is this the same number? Or no, this isn't the same number, right? This is what, 200 damage higher? Is it worth 200 damage, chat? Is it worth 200 damage? We're losing out on how much stamina? It's like 2k stamina for 200 damage. Is that worth it? I don't think it is. I really don't think it is. I'm trying to think if there's any other sneaky ways we could. Yeah, because I think was Nernhold actually arguably better? There's no way Nernhold is that much. I guess we'll have to transmute that to Nernhold. What are the enchants? I think these are all magic, alright? Yeah, magic. I got the magic in me. Alright, so we need to make some magic enchants, which I'm pretty sure I have the kudas for. How many do we need? This one's magic already, so we need one. Well, I thought we had a health thing. I guess we just said fuck health. Yeah, I think that's what Lady Thorn's for. You're our health. So we need just two pieces. We just need two enchants, and then we need a weapon and spell enchant. So 2 magic, and then 1 weapon and spell. On we have kudas. Hallelujah. Sometimes I never know. That's not what we want. Or is it? I think we actually also need that one. Yeah, we do need that one too. I forgot we needed to enchant our weapon. Isn't that lucky? Even though it's not exactly what we needed. Is this? No, it's not what we needed. We don't need plunder. I think we must need a different. We need the other weapon and spell. Where's the other weapon and spell damage? Come on. Right, spell harm. There it is. We need 2 of these, right? 2, I think. Or no, I think it was actually just one of those. That's awkward. I think I made an extra one. That's fine. If I make extras, it's honestly fine because we'll just sell them because I mean these sell pretty decently. I think we needed 2 of. I think it was 2 of these, 1 of those. Either way, it's fine. We'll Oh wait, you guys can't. I'm a freaking dummy. Sorry about that. I'm over here crafting glyphs and you guys are just staring at a spreadsheet. Up it in spell damage. Thank you for the subscription, Arthur and Montang? Arthur? Or is it Art Hurin Montang? Sorry, you're gonna have to tell me how to say your name. I'm so sorry. You guys see how I pronounce ESO words though, so can you really be surprised? Wait, that's chart. We don't need to charge the weapon. Getting all flustered. Enchant. Magica. Enchant. Magica. Okay. Now we need to just transmute the Oaken Soul Ring and the Trainee Ring to give us Arcane. New player here, only a month in. Your videos have been helped massively. Well, thank you. Which videos do you actually find? If you don't mind telling me, which videos do you think are the most helpful? I'm always curious when people say that they've been watching my videos. I'm always curious, like what videos the algorithm recommends, like to newer players. I would not recommend this. This is a very cattywampus build. So please don't do this. This is more of a, well, maybe this is actually the sauce. We're gonna find out. But where's the clothing station? Oh, over here. I'm like, where am I going? All right, we're gonna need some waxes. We're definitely gonna make sure that this is at least purple. But we're gonna gold this bad boy out. I mean, we're gonna take full ownership of this cattywampus build. Our stats are looking good. What's our damage gone up to for our crystal frags? We're up to 12,986. I'm also like, can I switch these? Oh shoot, where's there we go. Might as well have our spammable be the X button, you know? Exactly. Until this becomes absolutely cracked, then everybody can start doing this. Then everybody will use this set. What am I missing? Oh, we need to transmute those other ones to arcane. Oh, we're actually not gonna get to the full DPS because the buff food that we want to use I don't think is out yet, which is the only other problem that we're gonna run into. We want to make this Nernhold, which is kind of crazy, but you know, do it for the video. My spammable is usually my LB, which is a bit weird. I'm a bit weird about my spammables, but I have a little paddle under my controller I can press, and that makes it a little easier for me. All right, we're gonna transmute this to. We'll go Impen. And then really it's the jewelry pieces that are all over the place. Yeah, this needs to be arcane. And then this needs to be arcane also. Yeah, I mean this will give us a nice damage boost here. What are we at? We're at 13,379. What is the bet? Yeah, because this melon baked isn't in the game yet, is it? Or is it in the game? Is melon baked in the game? Am I dumb? I thought this was added in the next patch. Am I dumb? Is this already in the game? Do I have? Am I about to find out that I have this recipe that's gonna boost us up even higher for health and magicka? I feel like I am, and I'm gonna feel really stupid. Where did I put my bonfire? Yeah, I mean, I like the LB a lot. Where would Parmesan be? Savory? Hot take. Do we think that ESO needs this many consumables? We can make tons of these. Let's just make 10 just to have them on our inventory. Have them on our person, you know? Alright, alright. Slaughtables. Cannot believe I'm eating this buff food. Alright. Our magic is high, but I'm pretty sure that's because we changed our Mundus to crit chance. What is our crit chance right now? So our crit chance is only 34.2, but you have to remember the one set we're using gives us crit chance when we use it against a ranged ability. Oh, we're still bloodthirsty on one of these too. I gotta get rid of bloodthirsty. Yep, this is right. Thank you, Vassler Burr, for the tier 1 subscription. I'm so sorry if I'm butchering your name also. I have a terrible tendency to do that, but I promise it's out of love. I think I have enough jewelry upgrade mats. If not, we're going to go take a quick trip to town, and I think we'll be almost ready to go, chat. Oh, how do I not have enough platings? That is crazy. What do I use my platings for? It's already something stupid like Master Writs or something dumb, right? Stupid. Alright, so these traits are all correct. All magicka. Alright, we got lightning, Nernhold. I cannot believe Nernhold is the way to go. Alright, we're dealing 13,643. I think it's going to drop those slightly here because we are going to be going and grabbing the crit chance Mundus. I think it might be my champion point setup too. I think I'm going to change my champion point setup around slightly. I don't know if I have crit chance. I think this is crit damage. Yeah, I don't think we need that. And thank you, Quest Coast Costa? Quest Coastica. Thank you for the subscription. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thank you for the Prime sub. I'm sorry. I also think that all the guild West Coast, California. That makes so much more sense than whatever I was trying to come up with. All right. Where do we need? Or we need to go to a guild hall that has the actual right Mundus because I'm broke and can't afford all the Munduses. Sorry, fellas. And thank you, Vassal. Oh, you guys are incredible. I love all of you guys. I cannot. If I was gonna, waste hundreds of thousands of gold in the majority of my resources, I wouldn't rather waste it for anybody else but you guys. All right. Oh, I came here for the Mundus stones. Listen, fellas, we don't need all this fancy schmancy stuff. Where are the Munduses? Not the warrior. It's not the tower. No. Not the thief. We need crit chance. Crit chance. Wait. Repass it? That's the shadow. Hey, everyone. How's it going, Robert? Wait. Increases weapon and spell damage. Wait. Crit rating. Am I goofy? I think I'm being a silly Billy here. I think I'm missing which one I need. The lady, astronaut, the apprentice. I think I misread one of these. If you're able to, Robert, and you don't mind, can you come watch on Twitch? We're so close to getting to Twitch partner. I think it's this one. I don't know why my brain just like completely blanked for a moment, and I was like, That just woke my cat up. I'm so sorry, Evie. So we're at 13,000. Thank you, Vassal, for the gifted sub. So we're at 13,300. We're just going to go upgrade this gear. That'll give us some weapon and spell damage because right now it's all purple. So let us go and upgrade. We need... What? Oh my gosh, that's 1,000 gold to a fast travel. Woo! I'm waiting for an emote of your cat. My cat... Fun fact, my parents are coming to watch my cat because I live pretty close to them. And she was not happy to see them. She was like, what the heck? She was like, who are these hooligans? I don't want to see these people. Alright, we need waxes. What am I doing? This is the beautiful thing about playing on console. Waxes are like stupid cheap. You want to buy some goofy ass set? Boom. Did it register? I almost bought two because it didn't register. I was like, what happened there? All right, we also need platings and rosin. Plate. And then search for gold. We need 4, I think. Not quite that many, everybody. I'll just buy 4 manually. I think I just bought 3. Did I literally just buy 3? Is that how many I just got there? What if I rolled for, oh my gosh, it's not updating my mail. What if I did that thing where you, like, can roll, like, the 70% chance? Can't stand to farm dungeons. Listen, I'm the same way. I don't enjoy farming PvE content. I don't know what it is. I just enjoy the dynamicness. I think what it is I enjoy like dungeons like 1 or 2 times. Whenever you have to do them repeatedly, it just feels a bit too grindy for me, you know? Like I enjoy the dynamicness of PvP more, or just like decorating and housing, or achievement grinding. I enjoy achievement grinding significantly more than most other things. We're gonna have to switch zones. I think I just needed rosin is the other thing. I just want everybody to know that I love them enough to make a stupid build like this. Do we think that this is gonna do well, by the way? Like, what do we have any early predictions in the chat as to like how well this is gonna go? Anybody want to take a stab at like what they think is gonna happen? Like, what do we think? Do you guys think that we cooked? Do you guys think that we cooked like well enough to like where this is actually gonna actually get kills? Like, what do you guys think? I am excited to hear your predictions because this could be nuke. You guys are predicting nukes. All right, scale of 1 to 10. 1 being it's like somebody's like ing on you and you're just getting like barely breathed on. You know, not even getting through your health recovery's keeping you alive. I play on Xbox and 8. 10 is like a one-shot nuke cannon. Where do you guys think that this is going to fall in line? Do you guys think what do you think we're closer to? What do you guys think that this is going to go to? 1 to 10. I'm curious where you think 72 on Twitch. Yeah, we are exceptionally close. You think a 9? That's good. I like that mentality. Let's keep thinking 9 thoughts. Item purchase. 8.5. Okay. No predictions, but fingers crossed. Sniper. That's what I like to hear. Thank you for the Prime subscription, Flip Flop. Thank you for stopping by as well. And thank you for those of you who came over from YouTube because we are slowly grinding towards Twitch partner. We are like tantalizingly close on the line. No 1v. Yeah, this is not a 1. And the only way this could be a 1vx is if you killed everybody so quickly that they can't comprehend what happened. Like everybody, they're just like, what? What was that? Like, to where they're just confused. That's the only way you could 1vx with this, is beat people through pure confusion. I think this is going to be a great set for defending keeps as well. Because if you think about it, if you're on the wall with this, like, you're going to be able to just crank down people. I keep getting tickets even though I don't really want anything. Halloween event will be coming up. Some more event tickets to get what you want. That's true too. And don't forget, you can get the previous Indrakes as well. Through yesteryear stuff. All right, so we should be getting higher up in the damage tier, right? Okay, we're at 1397. We need to upgrade this and the platings. Would you recommend playing on PC or console? Just curious. I previously played on PC, but none of my friends did, so I switched, you know. But it's kind of one of those things where my recommendation would just be whatever community you think that you have more friends in, realistically. PC, some people love playing games on PC. That's 100%, them. I personally don't like it as much, so it just kind of depends on where you are on that scheme, Or we need jewelry upgrade. We need to upgrade this jewelry. This also would be better if we were a high elf, but I am not race changing my main character for this YouTube video. I'm sorry. Why is it? I feel like our magicka is much higher and our damage is slightly lower. I feel like we did something different somewhere. I cannot think where that would be. All right, so we got weapon and spell, all arcane, all magicka, all sharpen. Our number is slightly lower though. We got the right Mundus, right? Why is our buff food like this? What the heck? We got literally. Oh, we need to get rid of freaking vampirism. That's not gonna help us. All right, chat. I have a stupid ass question. Where do you go to get rid of your vampirism without unslotting yourself? Where do you go to get rid of that? Or crit chances up to where it around where it should be. Some of our other stats are higher though, and some are lower. Like, why is our magicka is much higher than it is on here, which is weird. Shrine in Gratwood, the temple. Is there a temple in Gratwood? Main city shrine. Go to Gratwood. Okay, I'm gonna go there in a bit. I feel like something here is off. Our mag recovery, right, I think it's in our champion points. So we got Master at Arms. Oh, we don't have we're missing one of these, right? Yes, we're missing this one. We need to add this to the champion bar, and we will get rid of dual. Wait, just got rid of something that I needed. All right, hang on. I think we had Ironclad though on the other one, but I guess we'll. Oh, you know what it is? We didn't have Arcane Supremacy and Endurance. We can get rid of Endurance, and we'll go. I keep swapping out ones that I already had. All right, I think this was this. I think this was our blue setup. Look out for the Mara's icon. Yeah, I'll go there in a bit. What did we get for this one? I think it was really just the health ones that were important. Just cost your damage shield, effectiveness against damage shield, health, and armor. While affected with a combat status, increase the effectiveness. I think I need to grab. Is it this one? Why do I have this all the way leveled up? What the hell? Like, what was I doing? I think I need one of these ones, right? Reduce the cost of your shield. Is that what I had? I guess this one really doesn't matter. It really does it. Increase the effectiveness. Reduce. I don't. The cost doesn't make a difference. Yeah, I would use an unused armory slot, but I cannot bring myself to do all this again. Okay, that gave us another 1,000 damage buff. Another 1,000 damage to the Crystal Frag build. I don't know what we're missing now, though, is the only thing. Oh, wait. I know what we're missing. Hang on, I know what it is. It's the, it's another champion point thing. We went into... Did I grab this one? No, I don't want that one. We need to grab... We need to grab something different. We need to grab, I think it's this one. No, that's max stamina. Where's the weapon and spell damage? It's this one. What about the House of the Five Companions? Oh, not that. All right. I think it's this. I think this was the other difference. I think we literally just went purely into damage. All right, now we're at 14,800, and this is actually on the main server, which is crazy. Increase your damage done with direct attack, single target. I think we have this right. Do we have this right? Increase your damage done with direct attacks, single target attacks, weapon and spell, max magic. All right, that's good. And then, is there anything over here that's going to help us? Increase your effectiveness, grants health, armor. Nothing in these other ones is helpful. Okay. Okay. I don't know where we're missing out on the other... Did I upgrade all the jewelry already? Upgraded the jewelry. We're missing out slightly on some damage. I don't know where that would be. This is the right enchant, right? This is the enchant. Yeah, this is the enchant. So this is the right enchant. By the way, we passed 76 concurrent viewers, which means we're on our way to hitting the goal. So please, everybody, stay on. Nobody log out, please. Impen, reinforced impen, roll dodge. Rate it. No, it is. It's Breton on here. It's not. I mean, it's not a huge difference. It's like 1,000 damage per tick. I'm just trying to think if there's anything that we're missing. Like on the skill bar, maybe. Decreases the damage range. I think this is everything that we had. I'm a little confused on what we're missing. Everything's golded out too, right? Everything's all gold. I mean, we could try it with this. I mean, we're like right on top of it. Now, it's not any potions. It's a good thought though. It's not potions. Oh, you know what it might be? There might be some other unused, like, is there anything? No, wait. That penetration, increase your light and heavy attacks done. That's not important. Not important. Increase your damage to off balance enemy. These are stuff that we actually should get. Hang on, we're gonna make sure that we get these. I think it's stuff that's in here. So we're gonna unspec out of some of the stuff, maybe, so that we can get some of these other stuff back. Did it disconnect you, Graph? This is all healing received and bullshit, right? We don't need ironclad. We're not gonna go ironclad. We're gonna go full damage. Reduces your damage taken by non-players. Yeah, that's all garbage. We need to be over here in the damaging one. Increase your damage with light and heavy attacks. Useless. Increase your damage to off-balance enemies. I mean, there probably will be off-balance enemies. Wait, you have to add the champion bar to get that. And you have to put that on the champion bar to get. Are there any of these ones here that you don't need to add to the champion bar? Add to the champion bar. 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 I hate the champion point system. I switched to PC not long ago. It's fun and performs well. Out of curiosity, what do you guys mostly play on? If you just want to type like Xbox, PlayStation, PC, curious where you what your guys' spread is around the different platforms. I think this is as much as we can get. Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Xbox. Caught the live. Welcome, Outlaw. PC, Xbox, and A. Yeah, I guess that's the second question. I'll ask NA or EU next. I'm curious to see this though first. Is there anything in here that I'm missing? PC, PlayStation. That's a bunch of PlayStations in a row. Sheesh. Got all the PlayStations. Xbox, represent. Both PC and Xbox in A. Okay, that's a good one to have, honestly. Xbox. Okay. It's a decent range of I always thought that I would appeal more to console players. And that is kind of true. Like I think 66% of you guys were all console players. So I mean there definitely is a correlation, but it's not as like clear cut as you would think it would be. Especially because like you assume that more players play on Xbox anyway, you know what I mean? Just because like, you know, there's two consoles versus one. What is the best thing to buy with the Undaunted keys? Whatever you need for your build is the best thing for you to buy. Now, if you want to discuss like feel free to ask though, because we'll tell you. Because yesterday we did this. If you want to like brainstorm some like things that you might want to get with it, we can brainstorm with you. Take the silence as a no. What was that, Mr. Fedora? I didn't see your thing. Oh, is there a place to farm the tort recipe in Cyrodiil? Sorry, I see it. There is, but I don't know. I've never made a video on it. I've never looked into it. I found it one day randomly, so I've never covered it. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. I guess I'll check. Let me check to make sure I have all these passes. Maybe that's the only other thing. I have all the passes. I think I have literally every passive. Yeah, if you want to just build your sticker book, use the one key one. It's not a bad option at all. Wait, Destro staff. Okay, we got all the Destro staff passes. We got all these passives. I think we're just gonna be ready to go here. You know. I think we're almost ready to go to Cyrodiil. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like we are about to go to Cyrodiil with what? What's weird is we have significantly more magicka that we do in that build, but we have less other things. So I don't know why that is. I don't. Maybe the sorcerer. You know what it could be too is I think they might have tweaked the sorcerer stuff. What is our shield good? We're thinking too much about it. We should just go and see what happens. Honestly, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch these two things. That's not where I wanted to put that. Okay, hang on. It's like putting stuff where I didn't want it to be. I want to put this as my LB. Now I'm just spamming LB the whole time. I'm thinking. I mean, this is a good shield. Literally, even at half when we get Battle Spirit, like that's a good shield. And then, sorry, my second question is: do you guys play on NA or EU? Just NA or EU if you're able to tell me. I imagine everybody's probably NA because, like, you know, that time period that we're doing this, but there must be some tweaks and passives and things in the next update because this is literally a perfect copy of that build. Oh, do you know what it? Oh, I know what it is. I think I see the difference. There's more medium pieces. That's what the difference is. That's why there's a slight damage increase because this build uses more medium pieces. So it uses enough. That's why it's different. I mean, that's not a big difference. I think I've got all the passives anyway. That's why it's so you would get a small damage increase if you put some of the trainee pieces and the Lady Thorn piece as medium. But we are not going to do that. We're going to go get cured real quick. You guys said to go to the shrine, and then somebody will be like, "Hey, boom!" It's revealing flare, Faduffy. You guys said to go to the shrine, right? Up here to the shrine. Because I don't think there's really enough benefit to be a vampire with this build, like realistically. Oh, this isn't the church. You know, all these buildings look very like church-esque, you know. So don't blame me, please. Yeah, this is. They all look so similar, you know. Oh, yeah, it's over here. Duh. I don't even. I wonder if I think I have the achievement for curing vampires. I'm sure I do, but it's just been. Oh, I didn't go to the bank. I went to the home up here. That's where I went to. It's not even the bank. The bank you gotta like cross the bridge. That would have been. I've been to that bank quite a few times. I would have recognized if I went to the bank. I haven't seen Warmane in a while. Didn't know it was still relevant. I don't know if I would define this as making it relevant. uh, maybe this will make it relevant. All right, what do you got? What do you have to do in here? Do you have to like talk to one of the guys? Like, hey man, can you cure me? No, that's not it. I did. I visited the king. Oh, that's not what we need. Mara, anyone want to get married real quick? Stendar is the horse, isn't he? Where's the guy? Oh wait, is it this guy? Oh. Here is the offer. 693 gold? Wait, can you say I won't pay for the cure? That is unfortunate. What if I now just can't get cured? That's kind of funny. It'd be really funny if he's just like, you had your chance and you said no. All right, fellas, we're going to Cyrodiil. We are taking a one-button build into Cyrodiil live. Will this work? Hang on, I'm changing the Twitch name to ESO. Taking a one-button build to Cyrodiil, and we're going to Grey Host too, mind you. Saving it. We're going in. So why does it say this is mature? Oh, it's a mature rated video game. I thought that they rated me as mature. I'm like, what do I do? You know, like what have I done to be rated as mature? If you're watching on YouTube, if you wouldn't mind, also watching on Twitch or watching on Twitch, there's less ads over there. I think you promise. And it would help me get to our goal. And oh baby, we might be able to go to a defense straight away. This would literally be perfect. I'm just a little. I gotta figure out what button I want to press. I'm almost thinking I do want to press the X button. I'm just so used to X as my spam lore, or X and RB are the buttons that I press the most. 98. I fucking love all of you guys. I love all of you. I'm about to stream it just until I have to leave to go. Have I ever read The Lusty Argonian Maid on stream? You know, I haven't. I actually have read it in a YouTube video, but not on stream before. I don't know who wrote that, but it is oddly sensual, and it kind of scares me a little bit. I'm not going to lie. X and LB here. X is spammable and LB is heal. See, for me, Y is heal. Just because it's like, why am I healing? What am I, a loser? Oh, that's a lot of yellows. All right, our first victim. Oh, our first victim. Oh no! That's the only problem is they closed the gap. Can you like not come so close to me, sir, and just take these crystal frags, please? This actually does quite a lot of damage to him. We got him backing up, and our heal actually still heals us for quite a bit. Okay, well, that was an awkward first encounter. Oh, we got more blueberries coming in. All right, they dodged us. Oh, an 8K tick on a player. This is a defensive build too because they got 40-something K health. Oh, look at that. Well, you're not exactly. We actually put a lot of pressure on him so far, just with that one button. I think we're good on this keep too. That's good. We're good. We're doing good so far. We put a lot of pressure on people. You guys saw the damage we were doing. It's actually pretty. We do some decent output numbers. We definitely had their attention. Well, unfortunately, I grab people's attention whenever I'm in Cyrodiil. The only problem is this isn't an execute. I've always wondered if you could make an execute version of something like this. Like maybe with like poison inject or something. Maybe this could be a little series thing, you know, the one button series. Where is the conflict? Wandering around questing in each Mars on PC right now, man, it's so lonely. I need more friends to play with. It does make me miss Xbox. Well, the nice thing is like you can find friends on any platform. Like, you know, there's people all over the place that play ESO. Where are our victims? This is a big heal, by the way. So they were affected by Battle Spirit, and we still heal for 12. We put a shield for 12k and heal for 9. That is wild. This is actually pretty goated as a build. Like, you could probably shield and just shoot people, like, really consistently with this build. And our resistances are also pretty cracked. Like, you could actually make this into a 1-bar build, but, like, if we made this into a 1-bar build, like, that would be kind of silly. What's your heal and shield passives? Wait, what do you mean, Graph? Like, what, like, passive buffs do we have? Or what, Look at our buff bar right now. Look at that. That is ridiculous. Our buff bar is ridiculous. Look at how many buffs we have. I'm about to crash my game because of how many buffs we have. What is, does it say what our damage is? 15,563. Are you not using the other buttons for not attack skills, or is it literally only a single skill? I mean, technically, we do have the shield on. The shield, I guess, is kind of like a heal, because I wouldn't want it to be in a situation. But like the thing too is that Crystal Frags actually heals you every time you use it, which a lot of people don't know. Oh, that's a lot of yellows. But this is a perfect time. We go up on the wall. The only thing that's kind of annoying is it's hard for me to tap target because I switched my controller settings around. I mean, we also could use Revealing Flare too, you know, YOLO. Wait, where'd all the yellows go? Hello, yellows? Are any of you within distance? Hello? Can you guys come over here? Which is the worst alliance, AD or the Reds? Having played Skyrim before I played ESO, I would have to honestly say it has to be the yellows. I'm sorry if you play yellow, because I love the color yellow. My chair is yellow. I fucking love yellow, but like, I, I can't support them. Thank you for the bits, though. By the way, good question. What do you guys think? So, not your favorite alliance. What is your least favorite alliance? That's kind of sad they died. I was like, where are the yellows? AD blue. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Blue's not an option. I didn't ask what your favorite alliance is or what the best alliance is. I asked which was the worst one. Green. Oh no, that's a ball group. It's all right though, because we're dead. That's so this build is not immune to being pulled into a ball group, unfortunately. Now I don't like blue. I'm so sorry. For lore reasons, AD. See, like, yeah, I don't like yellow for lore reasons. I don't like red for lore reasons too. They literally all enslaved each other, and then they were just like, you know what? What if instead of fighting, we just like put together a team? And then it's like that doesn't make any sense either, does it? I was originally EP for my whole PvP career, been 80 the last 5 campaigns. 80 don't care about maps or points. Sometimes that's how I feel about the Blues. Although Blues actually been doing pretty well with their stuff. EP is all about points. Yep, and they have quite a few, especially on Xbox. They have quite a few people as well. I know Ebonheart had slaves. What was AD? Were the Khajiits enslaved too? I don't. I think so. I think their homeland was taken as well and then given back to them. I've been tempted to join Blue. Well, now's the chance, especially if you want to play on Xbox. And by the way, if any of you guys ever want to play with me on Xbox, it's not like I literally offer nothing for Twitch subs and YouTube members. Like, if you want to play with me, you don't have to pay. You don't have to do anything. You can just be like, hey, man, do you want to go do this? And I might be like, yeah, depending on the type of content that you do. Somebody invited me to a hard mode trial, and I said I would rather go to a funeral than than that. Yeah, like the Reds whole get together. I mean, I guess it sort of makes sense because they were kind of like the last group of people to get together. Front door, Blue Road. Wait, no, Bleakers. I'm like Blue Road Keep. In my mind, Blue Road Keep is BLK, but that's not it. I am a red player. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't have a problem with like I don't have any problems with anybody in any alliance. In fact, the last time that I got messaged in Cyrodiil, it was actually a really nice message. It was like, "Hey man, love the content," and that was the message from somebody that killed me. Like, and I'm like, well, I guess I don't really encourage the hate, on the videos. I thought they just said Bleaker. Oh, I'm a Nickel. Oh my god, I just teleported to Nickel. Ebonheart for life. Yeah, I don't have. Listen, you guys can be any alliance you want. I don't have any problems with any player. Sometimes the lore reasons, though, I just get a little annoyed with. Literally, you guys know that there was a whole alliance of Khajiit and Wood Elves, right? They didn't even let them on Somerset until they needed help. Like, there was no immigration. You were not allowed to go over. Nothing. It was literally just like, oh yeah, you guys, I guess, can come here now because the world's about to end. And all right, this is Bleakers, right? Where are the yellows? Where's the fighting? So this is what happens when you try to test out a fancy new PvP build. Is the game is just like, no. And welcome, Polly. Maybe I'll get back on Xbox soon and make a character for funsies. Yeah, I mean, feel free. That's the beautiful thing about ESO. It's like, making characters is really not too much of an investment. Red was an alliance when they fought off the Akaviri invasion of Tamriel. That is true, Grumpy Moose. That is true. I cannot take that from them. They did do that. But I don't know if that necessarily should lead to them being into an alliance, Like that was still it seemed like a bit of a stretch, you know what I mean? By the way, thank you. We actually just dropped below 75 concurrent viewers, but we've been above it pretty much the whole time. So if you're on YouTube and you wouldn't mind watching on Twitch, that would be fantastic. But if not, it's totally okay. We're still doing good on our numbers. I'm trying not to stress about it. We probably would be there already if the game wasn't like, oh, we're just gonna crash your stream real quick, and I'd be like, what the hell? All right, where is the fighting? They're lying. There's no fighting at Bleakers. What's being at? I know 800 AP. Try not to spend it all in one place. This is what happens. We get a super. Maybe this would have been a better battlegrounds build, maybe. But then our champion points wouldn't have been active, and I'm worried our health would be a little low for that. But I don't think blue's attacking like anything. Maybe we should just join. Maybe we should just join a group, right? Maybe somebody will invite us to a group. Some poor soul that where we can see where the blueberries are. A defense would be perfect for this build. But if you wanted to one bar this, I think that you would do really well with a one bar if you just put streak on as the RB instead of like revealing flare. Or like we don't even need this. This doesn't do pretty much anything for us. It just gives us a passive we already have. This front door's damaged. Let me fix this door. Oh. Yeah, geographically, I think is the main reason that they kind of came together. Like that's always been their main draw is that their geographical area. Dark Elves and Nords are really the only ones we need. Do you guys not remember when Maroon's Dagon tried to invade the Hist and he got clapped? Like he literally opened Oblivion portals in Shadowfen or like Murkmire, this area over here, and they got clapped. The Argonians hard carry the Alliance. Like I'm sorry, but like Argonians are literally the best like race in the Alliance. And I want you to think about this. Let's imagine this war like occurred in more places than inside of Cyrodiil. What's easier to invade, right? The Rift, Deshaun, or Shadowfen? Arguably, Shadowfen is the worst one to go and attack. And yeah, like those are the people you want. Like on the defense, like the Argonians hard carry that alliance geographically and racial bonuses. I'm sad how much the Tribunal has been nerfed in ESO, to be honest, but otherwise I like ESO lore. I mean, I don't know if I would call it nerfed per se. Oh, that's no longer being attacked. Fellas, where's the blues? Are we attacking this? Swamp's brutal. Yeah, not just the swamps. They get buffs from the trees. The trees speak Hist sap. By the way, what is an Argonian's favorite subject to learn in school? History. There you go. See, Graph knows. Ba, ba, ba. Party horror. I actually was a huge history fan too. Sometimes history makes you a little sad. Yes, so exactly. Sometimes history can be a little sad, depending on like the subject you're learning. But history was my favorite subject too. Which, sadly, when you study history in college, you realize that there's no real benefit to taking history in college at all. Sadly, like, oh, what can I make a career out of this with? No, nothing. All I did was I ended up studying to become a social worker, and I just enjoyed the subjects. I mean, I think it worked out, I think it worked out. I enjoy the oh my gosh, why are there so many reds? Yeah, history teacher. Oh, that's a lot of damage. We can out heal this. We cannot out heal this. Oh no. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's a freaking Nightblade too. All right, we might cheat, chat, and oh my god, fucking Nightblades. I tried to cheat and use Meteor, but it didn't even let me throw my Meteor down. Oh, I wish we were smart enough to learn from instead of repeating the same mistakes. I mean, like, I mean, I think it's just more so. Are they taking resources over here? Hang on, there might be reds over at Fort Ash. And my thing with history is like I like history a lot, but sometimes it can feel like a bit repetitive too, in the sense that like what's the best way to describe this? Like when I would study psychology, we were always learning new stuff, like new experiments were being done, like new ways to study, like human thinking was being done. I mean, you could argue that like history is always being written, but like I don't want to study modern history. That just sounds sad. That's a block tank. Are these two block tanks? I think these are literally two block tanks. Yep. Well, hey, he still died. I didn't go to college until I was in my late 20s, almost 30s. I was like, history, why do I need to do that? That's kind of honestly not a bad question because like to be fair though, like that's how I kind of thought about a lot of my subjects. Like I was taking math. Do you guys think I do math on a daily basis? What do I need math for? You know, I was doing like high level statistics cuz you had to study statistics to get into like sociology and social work classes and it's like why? What math do I need to do? The unfortunate reality is I had to do a research paper on biases and stuff, and you had to like compute data and all sorts of other stuff. So I mean, like, I did have to do a bunch of math, but I didn't enjoy it. You know, didn't enjoy it. There's gonna be like 50,000 bajillion yellows up here, isn't there? By the way, we're at 89 concurrent viewers on Twitch. I just want to say I love all of you. Can we not throw abilities from up here? We gotta jump down, huh? Pew, 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 pew. Oh, hang on. We're rooted. We're rooted. We're crowd controlled. Why was there still input delay? We're pressing one button. Game. Man, did you guys see that hit though? Alright, excuse me, sir. Can you just let me hit you for a couple times? 7,000 base. That's crazy. 10,000. We just need a better line of sight on some of these people. 5,000, 5,000, 6,000. 10,000. Yoink. The dodging, I think, is going to be the biggest problem with this build. It's too easy to dodge the crystal frag windup. Guy's also tankier too, but he's getting whacked by like tons of people. But overall, I think our damage output is good. We definitely have the damage output. I'm confident enough to where you could probably turn this into a really good one bar build. I actually think, unironically, if you put like an execute on this with Mage's Fury, Daedric Curse, I think you would honestly be doing a lot of damages. Your streams and YouTube videos have been the best I've seen of any content creators for ESO. I've been playing on and off on Xbox since launch, and I'm glad I found your content. Well, thank you. That is a big compliment. I don't know if I necessarily deserve, but yeah, I appreciate it. GG, Bruma. I was hoping we would have like a big defense, you know, like big CGI battle, raise the stakes, you know, something crazy to happen. Yeah. Well, Cyrodiil is very like cattywampus with its rewards. So, for example, like rewards of the worthy are obviously very infrequent, right? I just got 900 AP just for going over and whacking those two guys and then leaving. But what I would say though is that if you are in a lot of very big battles, you can get crazy AP in a very short period of time. Well, thank you, Lamb. I appreciate you guys for watching. We're at 81 concurrent viewers. We jumped to 90 for a little bit. So I mean, we're within the range that we need to be in. So we're cooking. You know, we're doing it at the minute at least. I don't know if we'll make it because we had part of the stream we were under, and now part of it we're over. I don't know if we'll make it, but hey, you know, it'll be close. Well, they're attacking Winters, but there's 0 defense there, so there's probably 0 people there. There's no siege at Robeck. None at Chalman. I bet you they're gonna go to if they're taking well, they're probably gonna go to Dragonclaw, honestly. Yeah, if you go join a group, I'm surprised there's no groups. Like give me a group, you know. Everybody just keeps talking in chat. Like, find me a group to play in. I I want to defend like a big keep, you know? But so if I was gonna use this as a 1 bar build, which honestly would be pretty cracked, I would slap on. Yeah, we're actually at the. Oh, do you know what it was? Why our numbers were lower is because we were not in Cyrodiil, so we didn't have the home keep bonus. That's what we were missing. But slap like Haunting Curse and Mage's Fury on here, and you'd be like golden. Maybe you want to take off. Maybe you want to put on Streak, but like I think this would unironically be an incredible build. Um, and you would have more buttons to press than one. I think that's where this build is going to struggle the most, is that people will dodge you. And there's no real way to make your cast time shorter. But I think a lot of it's going to come down to, too, we need to catch people on siege. We need to catch people who are unaware. Right now, we've just been kind of like going in and through and whatnot. I mean, like, this is just a fucking bridge fight. Let's really try to go over there. Yeah, like a set that reduces cast time is kind of what we need here. If it honestly, I just realized that I said Tuesday instead of Thursday in my video reviewing the Fallen Leaves of Westworld event. So I'm guilty of my own problems. I cause my own problems. I mean, we're gonna go over here. I would rather like fight at a keep though, because I feel like that's the type of combat that we need to see, either taking a keep or defending a keep, not this like fighting in an open field. There you go. Get on the Xbox, Vassal. That's what I like to hear. The frustrating thing is like you would think that there'd be more conflict in these keeps. Like I guess it's not a Friday. I'm like in my mind I don't have work tomorrow, so I'm like it's Friday night. That's why my perception of time is so skewed right now. I also think it's funny that Twitch hid the word "screw it," but then it just puts it in the chat down here. Did you guys notice that? Him saying "screw it" was like, no, we can't let that in. But then my little box like puts it for YouTube and Twitch chat to see. Am I going the right way? I think I'm going the wrong way. Oh, the bridge is right here. This is what happens when I am distracted. I agree. Jake is the ESO content creator I watch the most. I will peek in on Nephis or others, but the only time when I watch regularly is Jake. Well, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys for being here. We're cruising, honestly. We're above the 75 that we need to be at. We're 78. We've kind of been hovering over it, for a while. Thank you guys. You guys don't all you guys are so nice. One time I want somebody to kill me in Grey Host and just like spit on me and be like, you suck, I feel like I get too many compliments. Are there like any blues that we can link up with here, or are we going to just get whacked by yellows and reds? That is a Nightblade. That's a blue. Okay, we've got a lot of red. A lot of red. Okay, are there any blues like at all that are not dead? We've got a respawn camp. Okay, well we can get rid of this. Sorry, Pact. How did we not get in combat through that whole thing? That's crazy. How's it going? It's going good. We are above our we need to just be above 75 concurrent viewers. We're cruising right now at 86. We're just getting our final stuff, hopefully, to get into the little Twitch partner program. It's not a huge thing, but like I was I was like ridiculously close inadvertently, and I was like, man, we need to get into this bad boy, My PvP build having ass off to Grey Host. If it makes you feel better, I'm in Grey Host with the. Oh my! How did we miss a nickel outpost defense? Oh, somebody kill me. Let me go fight on this freaking thing. Sorry, Viper. I know you're subscribed to me, but I need you to kill me. It's probably like, what the hell is hitting me? Who the hell is behind me? Hang on. Sorry, Viper. I need to respawn. I'm like 99% sure that Viper subscribed to me too. He saw my body. He waved. This is what I'm talking about. You guys don't teabag me. You guys could spit on my body and tell me I'm terrible, you know? Freaking waved at me. Oh my god. Oh, no, he is here. I knew it. Sorry, Viper. I needed to be teleported. I needed you guys to turn around. That's so funny. You'd be surprised. I remember quite a few of your names. When I see you guys in game, I know. AD too powerful. I don't know about all that, Bumblue. Bumblue? 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 Oh gosh, they're at the nickel flags. It would be as soon as I get my happy ass to a nice little battle scene that they're already in. Maybe Battlegrounds was the better play for this. It's alright. The Blues will come in like the Riders of Rohan here. Us four who are not interested at all. One of them's getting teabagged. Look at that. 7K, 6K. Ooh! Ah. Backing up. We got him backing up, boys. That's a whole ball group, though. Oh, no. Evening, Jake. How's it going? Do you recommend jumping into PvP being a new player? Yeah, I would. Oh, my goodness gracious. Woo! Quick. Drop the trap. I can't even roll dodge. I'm, like, stuck on something now. Oh, there's a thing there. Thank you for teabagging me. You can message me and tell me I suck, too. I deserve it. They have to attack Ash, right? Like, we need to see an Ash, big old Ash battle, big CGI fight, you know? I'm not a teabagger unless I'm teabagged. Emotes are the way. That's how I am too. I will teabag some people that I recognize, like my close friends, but yeah, I'm not usually a teabagger. The stats for this build are pretty cracked. I would honestly say you could successfully use this on a good 1-bar build. I am praying that we get attacked at Robeck. Or yeah, I'm at Ash. Why would I want to be attacked at Robeck? I'd have to go loop around again. Why do they keep fighting over Alicia? What is the point of fighting so vigorously over Alicia or Chalman? I would settle for a Chalman defense. I'd settle for a Chalman defense or an offense of some sort either. You know? Yeah, I would teabag my close friends. You guys wouldn't teabag your close friends? You guys not close with your friends like that? I mean, we dropped an encampment down here at Bleakers. I guess we'll go back and see. I hate fighting in an open field on a sorcerer build. I might if we do decent with this on a defense. Oh, wait, who's this? Wait a minute. Are they coming? They are coming. Where are they going? They're going, it looks like, to the mine. Is it just 2 or is there more? It's like a trail of them. There's a trail of them. They're going to Ash Mine. Hang on, I want to put this in chat real quick. Oh baby, big CGI fight coming up. All we need is a sky beam and we could be a Marvel movie. The way to get good in Cyrodiil is by gaining experience. The more you play and learn it, the better you'll be. I would honestly encourage you to start with Battlegrounds. So Battlegrounds can sometimes be a little bit lopsided, but I truthfully do think that they're pretty fun. How many 80s we got over here? We got people running away. We got people charging in. What's it look like over here? Quite a bit. We got a. Is that invisible? Are they invisible? We got the machine gun on them. Get them, boys. Get them. Get them. We got the machine gun on them. Oh, they got got. They got got. Not our Mage's Fury. I wish Crystal Frag was secretly a an execute. That'd be so good. I was kind of hoping that we would get attacked at Ash. It looks like we likely will not, and we're just gonna end up retaking this mine. Well, I think that's a ball group up there. Yeah, that's a ball group, isn't it? We got a ball group up there. Is it cheating if I use my heavy attacks? Oh, there they come. I'm so used to having streak. I feel naked without streak on a sorcerer. Yeah, I started with Battlegrounds. Am I getting attacked from behind? No, they're not chasing me. Then I moved to Cyrodiil. Yeah, I think once you play Battlegrounds enough too, you'll also learn like your character movements, like how it plays, how it feels. You know, I think we might need to back on up. We still hit pretty hard. Like we're hitting players for like 7 to 10k damage, which is that's a good tick of damage. It's to the point where I'm wondering if we did this same concept build, but on something with an execute, I think we'd have it, you know? Yeah, and it also like gets you familiar too with like here's what other people are doing. Using an ultimate, I'm sorry, don't judge me. Wanted the stun for the guy on there. Ash Mine, you say? They are at the Ash Mine. It's a ball group, unfortunately, which is always annoying to deal with. What is that red circle behind me? Oh, it's a person. There's a person hitting me from behind. You guys see that massive heal, though? You think just because it's a 1-bar build, it can't heal, but it can. It can do a lot. We're going to back up, though, because we can't streak. I'll make a DC character. Any votes or recommendations? Chat. What's the best race and class right now, fellas? I would say probably avoid Nightblades because their mechanics are changing a bit, and it's probably not a good time to delve into that whole thing that's going on there. What would I make if I was making a new class and you knew the patch note changes? I would say, well, what do you like to do, Vassal? Like, what? Tell us a bit about yourself. Do you like to be a little away from the conflict? Do you like to be right up on top of it? Do you like PvP content, PvE content? You know, like if you want to, we gotta be able to tailor make a a build for you. We need to know like your personality, your star sign. I like being a rat. I don't know necessarily what that means. What does that mean? Like attack and run. Maybe Nightblade would be better for you. Sorcerer is actually really good with the hit and run tactics. And the only thing that I hate is everybody else is getting credit for all these kills, even though I am doing significant crystal fragging. A vampire Nightblade, although I will say I saw for the very first time on stream a werewolf with invis pots. Now, if you wanted to be truly the scum of the earth, be a werewolf with invis pots. I think that would actually be the most scummy thing that you could build. Can I lock onto that guy up there? Come on. Come on. Pew, pew, pew. We're actually in the chat. Our crystal frags actually killed somebody and not the delayed execute. I remember on stream I was 1v1ing a werewolf and then it went invisible and I just remember being like, did he log out? Like did he just queue to the Imperial City? What the hell just happened? And then he came out of invisibility, and I was like, there is no way that I just witnessed that. And then he did it multiple times throughout the rest of the stream. He's like a book. I think about it in my dreams. The invis pot werewolf is it haunts me to this day. The invis pot werewolf. Invis on kill. He wasn't getting it. It was a 1v1 though, is the only thing. So it wasn't. He was using invis pots. It would have to have been best great sword. Are you saying like best great sword for like appearance, best great sword set, best great sword skills? Like what are you thinking there? I'm also gonna switch my skills around because I think there's a slight input delay. With my that's not where I wanted to put. What? Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at pressing buttons. And a light. Hackmaster. Think of the possibilities versus ball groups with the invis werewolf on kill with pots. I mean, there's how about this? If you think about it, if you had enough friends, imagine a whole group of werewolves comes out of invisibility in front of you. Imagine instead of being ganked by Nightblades in the woods, you get ganked by like 5 werewolves with all of their direwolves following them in the woods. Imagine that. I think I would just log out and then just I'd set my headset down and I'd go play like Minecraft. I don't even play Minecraft. I'd download it just to play it. I'd be like, I can't play this whole genre anymore. It's gone. Maybe I'd load up Destiny, you know. Although I have such a love-hate relationship with Destiny. Like, I wanted Destiny. Oh, they're attacking Chalman. Oh, they're on the last resource. By the way, we're up to 110 concurrent viewers. I just want to say again, thank you guys. We should be able to hit Twitch partner if we can maintain that number for a little longer. I'm gonna keep streaming. I was thinking about streaming until 4 a.m. and then just finish my packing, you know, until we have to leave for San Diego. Are any of you guys going to San Diego, by the way? But I would say it's right behind me. Can you imagine? No, the Invis Pot werewolf I think was on a red. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the footage. I'm here all night. I'll keep it going. Oh, I took all the I think Chalman might have a big CGI fight. It's only 6 p.m. here. Yeah, that's good. I haven't left yet. And I mean, like, you know, I could stay up all night, sleep on the plane. I'm flying Spirit Airlines, though, which is kind of terrifying. I've never flown Spirit before. Has anybody flown Spirit? Is it as bad as people say? Is it like ghetto? Like, am I going to get, you know? And unfortunately, my layover is in Vegas, so I'm flying with everybody that's flying to Vegas for the weekend. Listen, it was $400 more for a Delta flight, and I was like, could I justify $400 more? I couldn't. I tried. I couldn't. I was like, I can't spend $400 more just to fly Delta, just so I don't have to to deal with Spirit. But I've never been on Spirit before, and I kind of want to vlog like what goes on, you know? I have flown Frontier though. Apparently Frontier is pretty, you know. Spirit really isn't that bad, but it's definitely not Delta. That's good. I haven't seen anything bad per se except the videos, but you know, the bad stories are pretty rare. Okay, let me ask an easier question. What's a good way to grind Telvar? Perhaps I'm brand new to Imperial City with no PvP sets. I'd honestly use a werewolf. That sounds crazy coming from me from all the slander. But unironically, werewolves are pretty good for Imperial City grinding because you're always staying active. You're always able to keep your werewolf up. Spirit Airlines, good luck. You guys are killing me. Unironically, I think that werewolves in Imp City are pretty good. And if you're in the Imperial City farming Telvar, you really shouldn't get that much shit from players because, like, you know, come on. I got a helicopter license. Let me come get you a VIP flight. Yeah, can you just scoot me from Baltimore real quick? Mainly overseas since their standards are different. What are you referencing, ZLG? Like Spirit Airlines or somewhere else? Only 16 hours? You could almost drive at that point. Robeck? No. No! That's where we were leaving from. Specs on the engine. Oh, I gotcha. Oh, it's tragic. Why? All right. It says it's just jumping. Just boop. Oh, we actually got invited to a group. Let's go. Now I feel part of the team, you know. Oh, we can't teleport out because we're missing resources. Chat. Is this loss? Is this tragic? Oh, they're taking the mine back. Hang on. If they take that mine back, we could TP out. Oh, then we can get there faster. I would help them, but we probably need the speed. We need the speed. What happened though, Grumpy? Like, what was the what happened on the flight? You know, like, what should I be prepared for? Where'd all the dad jokes come from? And thank you, by the way, for the bits. I'm trying to think how to explain this in the best way possible. So I wanted a gimmick to open YouTube videos with, right? And I'm like pretty good at like making jokes up on the fly, right? So I would just Like originally I would like open with like a future segment like in the video, something like that, right? And that was
Fuck
fine.
yeah.
But I was like, I really wanted to do something different than like a bunch of other content creators. And so I pivoted to doing opening dad jokes because a lot of times, like in my line of work, I would, I would, diffuse the situations with jokes. Because unironically, this is a true story that might get me in trouble for saying it. Because I'm not ever going to use the word pew pew ever, unironically, because that just sounds stupid as can be. Can I go through this door without getting whacked? Okay, here we go through the door without getting whacked. Um, I forgot I switched it to my X button. How are we too far away? What in the world?
All right. I'm
Eh.
gonna start lumber. Straight
Hang
line.
on, I'm like about ready to tell a serious story. I gotta get focused. Um, so I was in this person's home, and I needed to basically tell this
What's up?
teenager that
No,
he
go
would
ahead. I'm talking
be
to the dog. I'm
going
sorry.
to a
Oh,
group home
I
because
see
he
something
was
like
too
that. What
dangerous
happened?
to be in the community, right?
My bad.
Killing me, Brent. Just lost the game. And so I had to
Yo, you
basically
know
tell this
today
kid he was a
I
danger
almost
to the
kidnapped my
community
fucking
and
dog.
that, there's a warrant. Or not, it's not a
What?
warrant per se, but it's basically
Yeah.
it's called a pickup order,
Yo,
where a judge says like, "Hey,
I cannot believe
you
it.
know,
Like
this kid's going to a
bought
group
parts
home."
all the time. I went to
And
sketch this pet
so
shop.
he was very
When
upset. He was
Reg
14 years
sent me over
old.
on
He's a
vacation.
very like well-known drug dealer,
We need to tell longer
and
story. Tell the story because I don't
I
know
was
where
in
you
his
are.
home. I went alone, because him and I had a good relationship, and I was like,
So
"Hey, I just want to tell
she
you,
leaves the
like,
dog there.
you got to
We leave
go
the
to
dog
this
there,
place. There's an order
and
for it.
we're just waiting
I'm
for
willing to
fucking the
take you
past
there. If
2 hours.
not, the
We were
sheriffs are gonna
about to
come by
Reg
later and
at the pet
grab you,
shop.
but I'm willing to drive you there,
We
and
got
try
one
to
Reg.
do this,
This
friendly,
way.
and try to, be a support or whatever." And
Protect the dog.
he had a gun on him, like in his waist, and he was like, his response was, "What if I shot you right now?" And I was in my mind, I was like, "Oh no." But the actual what I said was unironically, I think pretty good, as one of the most off the cuff jokes ever. I was like, "Yeah, but you don't want to do that. Think about how much paperwork that would be." And that kind of helped to diffuse the situation. Um, just because I think that humor was is a good way to help alleviate stressors, like in a situation. And he ended up not coming with me then. He ended up running away because he knew the sheriffs would be there at some point anyway. And he got picked up, taken there anyhow. I tried to do it peacefully. I have a lot of kids that I work with that would refuse to go to placements, but sometimes I'll be like, "Look, I know you don't want to go to X, Y, and Z place, but like we could stop and get McDonald's on the way there. We can stop, to get Taco Bell. Usually Taco Bell, McDonald's, and Burger King would get people to listen more than anything else would. Anything else you could offer, that was the best thing you could offer. But it was definitely a more serious
Press
thing. So I'm
Y.
used to thinking of funny jokes on the fly to get myself out of trouble.
What
And
happened to the dog? How'd they try to
it's
kidnap
worked.
my
I've not
dog?
been killed.
Oh
This
yeah.
may shock you, but
So
I'm actually
I was
alive,
gonna
and I've
ask
never
if
been
you were
shot
at
either, which is also
Springfield
a
or
positive.
like what you were doing.
Considering how
it's
many
straight
families I
up.
worked
So,
with that live like in the hood,
but that's the
one of the
first time
funniest
possible.
comments that I've ever
In
gotten
Oh
on
my god.
one of the funniest comments I've ever gotten on a
fucking
YouTube
dog.
video was
No.
this guy is the most pasty white boy ever. He's
I
literally never
so right
been to the
now
hood
we're in the
ever in his
process of
life,
getting
and
in
I
the
was
car,
like, I thought that was
and
hilarious. I'm like, I go to the
he's
hood
like, "All
all
right,
the
where's my
time.
dog?
Like,
You guys
I
need
go
to
there
look into
frequently,
dogs already."
unfortunately. This is the
And
trick,
the
though. If you
kid's
guys
like,
ever have to go to somewhere that's
"The
dangerous,
dog's
right,
not in
as
the
either
store
a
right now."
worker, because
And
you
I'm
have to
like,
pick
"What?"
up people with
Say,
warrants,
"What the
because like
fuck does
you're a
that mean?" So she
constable,
calls me
sheriff, you're a
over to
social
tell
worker,
me
with
to
social
go.
services,
And
this is the
I'm usually
greatest
not
tip that I
rowdy
can
person,
give you.
but
Go
that's the
early in the
fucking
morning. Schedule your visits
this
at
guy's
like
my
10 a.m. 10 a.m.
best
is
friend.
not early enough to
So
where it's
Yeah.
going to
I
annoy the
get
people
mad
you're
at where the
seeing,
fuck's my
but
dog
it's
because
not
I'm like,
late enough to where
"Yo,
the
he
people
ain't
who
there."
cause
So I
trouble all
grabbed the
night
kid by the neck,
are
took
awake,
him
you
out to the
know?
fucking
All
back,
the people who
and I was
cause
like,
Oh, you
"Get the
did
problems
fucking
are
dog."
not.
asleep. So you can go to some of the most dangerous places. Downtown Philadelphia, been there. Downtown Pittsburgh, been there. You know, been to places with like the whole streets boarded up. You know, just go in the morning. You'll be fine.
Yo, it was fucking infuriating. We called the cops and fucking told them what happened. And
One of the funniest stories, by the way,
wrote it down.
if you guys want to, this didn't happen at the agency that I worked for. It happened at the exact same agency in a different county. A social services worker went to the home of a family to basically do an assessment, make sure that they were, you know, getting their needs met, you know, just like generic, like helping them through a problem, right? And it was a drug den, and the U.S. Marshals did a drug raid during that assessment that she was doing, and she ended up getting detained. And because her badge was in her car, it took like an hour for the marshals to detain everybody in handcuffs, and for her to be able to like actually be like, hey, can you go unlock my car? I promise I'm this person. I left my badge in my car because I didn't want to be identified and mugged and whatever, you know. Which, by the way, I always keep my badge on me. I wouldn't put it in my car. I would leave it on your person. But I thought that was a funny story, and they definitely learned a bit of a life lesson there. That if you're gonna go to a drug den, which you know, sometimes you have to. I've been to drug dens. I've been to a home that was modified in a way to where they could create a bedroom barrier between them and the main house. That way the wife could sell her body for drug money. So they put up a fake drywall wall and then like a fake like makeshift door, and then they just had a mattress and a nightstand. And then like a cabinet with a TV on top of it. That way they could like bring people into this main room, and that they could basically, you know, earn some money, you know, doing some activities that would probably get me demonetized if I explain too much. But I believe the millennials call it the old hawk tua. They would do that to generate revenue.
We got Jake in here.
Everyone have a great night. Gonna take it down, but we'll keep the stream on. I appreciate it, Chief. Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you guys all for being here. Hopefully these stories also aren't too crazy. I appreciate you guys dealing with this almost feels like a therapy session. And then they said this, you know.
There you go.
I enjoy what I do too much though. Like I enjoy like being in chaotic situations because I just find it kind of funny. Like one time I was in this drug home and they had like literally a trash can full of like burned light bulbs, and I was like, man, you guys have some power outlet problems? Like, why do you have so many burned light bulbs? And what's so funny is like to everybody that knows, like it's because they're using the light bulbs to do the bad stuff, right? But like they don't want to say that because, you know, it would be either embarrassing and admittance, you know, that they're using substances. They just come up with the most weird excuses ever, and it's so funny. I just find those situations hilarious, and I feel bad. But like, how can you not laugh? You're like, oh, do you get some electrical problems? And they're like, oh yeah, you know, we've been replacing, you know, all of our stuff recently. We've been replacing all of our light bulbs. We had a power surge. And I'm like, man, the power surge took out 40 light bulbs? That's crazy. I'm running the wrong direction. I literally mark it on my map and I'm running the wrong direction. Just soloed a flag bearer in Imperial City, and my god, it took 10 years. That's a good fight though. You know, that's honestly impressive. You can take down a flag bearer, you're doing good. Also, if you think my stories are too sad, you could tell me to stop. Sometimes I tell my friends my work stories, and they're like, "Please stop." Like, it hurts to know what happens in the real world, and I'm like, I understand that. That's why I like ESO so much. You go from the horrors of reality to the horrors of playing against the Alderi Dominion. You know, like you just trade one for the other, but the one is much cooler. Because when I played Skyrim, this is unironically why I dislike the Thalmor. After playing, I literally went from Skyrim to ESO, and I was like, I wanted so bad there to be like a flashback or something where you like fought in the 100 Years' War, like something that I could like dig my teeth into, because I felt like I was like, man, how did I miss this big war that we lost? You know, like we were the protagonists in Oblivion, and we got fucked over, you know. And then ESO came out, and I was like, now's my chance, baby. We are gonna make a name for myself. I was like Gambit in the Deadpool movie. I was like, oh, I'm about to make a name for myself up in here. Or whatever he says. He says it in a very like thick accent.
What happened? Ugh. That's why.
So unironically, that's why I dislike the Thalmor so much. It's not like, you know, I know that they've got like a cute little waifu queen and stuff, you know, that everybody loves, and
How much time you got
everybody's
left?
like, oh my gosh, the yellow is such a good color. Their lands are so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at Gratwood. It's so cool. Arteron is so beautiful. You know, it's like I get all that, you know, but honestly, unironically, if you played Skyrim, I feel like you have to hate them. You just kind of do. But I do agree, Whiskey. If you have a good sense of humor, you'll get through a lot in life. Especially, I've seen a lot of bad things, you know, like AD becoming the Emperor. Terrible things. I have seen a lot of unfortunate, real bad things too. Alicia's bridge. I don't want to go back. I don't want to fight on a bridge, you know? Thalmor Embassy in Skyrim does make you hate them for sure. Exactly. Imagine if you went straight from Skyrim
Yeah, you love that
to
spider.
ESO. How can you support? My brother was in the AD, but he never played Skyrim, so it's like I get it, you know? I understand why you don't hate the Thalmor, because you've not experienced them in the future. But like, you're literally playing in the past. You are, I mean, people will say this Dominion is different, but like, unironically, what makes them really different, you know? Hi Jake, how's it going, Savage? I was obsessed with Skyrim. I hate the Thalmor. See, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Say it again.
Are we really gonna go
What
fight
about
over this
if you
bridge? I guess,
fast
well, we
forward?
probably need to go defend Glade's Mist, because Glade's Mist is about to be targeted.
Trying to figure that one out yet either.
Oh.
I
I
haven't even
kinda.
started on that.
I work as a court attendant, court security in a small town, and someone who was not used to seeing some crazy stuff. It was eye-opening, and I learned a lot. Yeah, you see some wild stuff. You see some people that, you know, you think to yourself, they actually exist. They they exist. It's the Reds attacking Glade's Mist? Isn't that something, huh? What is this? The freaking the Gabagoo Alliance? Is this the Orange Alliance? What are they doing? I guess we're attacking down there. I should follow my people. I literally joined a group and I'm like completely ignoring where they go. I feel kind of bad. Also, the Dark Selves have Naru. Who is that? Remind me who that is? I don't hate the Thalmor. I'm red till dead. Hey, mean, you know, I don't dislike the Ebonheart Pact. The Ebonheart Pact is definitely my second favorite alliance, like unironically, and I do mean that.
Bro, I was.
My problem with the Ebonheart Pact is it just doesn't make as much sense.
Thanks
No.
for
I was
running,
like-
Kellen.
Jake, do me a favor. Ask the developers why they delay the start of the
Oh, yeah, she did.
TOT season by up to 10 days some months. That's a good question.
The
And I love your jokes. Well, thank you, Blair. Hot dark elf assassin lady. I think I know who you're talking about. She's been involved in the story, I think, a few times.
So, I mean, usually when I fly, as soon as I get back.
That sound
home,
right?
like,
By the way, how are you? I'm doing good. We are close to Twitch partner. I think we have 83 people watching on Twitch. We just need to maintain over 75.
that's what happened.
Our
That's
average
gonna
was
happen to me, I
like
think, tomorrow, too.
our average beforehand was like
Fly for, like, 4 hours.
69.75 concurrent viewers. So if we can just tip our average over to 75,
Let's flag it
we will
before
hit
it
Twitch
stops.
partner with this stream. If not, we'll be able to stream obviously again in the future. I'm just hoping that we can make it.
Mad as hell, boy.
Hey, I'm live. That's too funny.
Where you going?
Well, thank you for stopping by, Blair. That is the only character that matters in the Elder Scrolls official or Elder Scrolls Smolder Scrolls. What is that? Is that something that is that like a scary place that I don't want to be? What is the Smolder Scrolls? If you are on YouTube and you don't mind watching on Twitch, that would be fantastic. It's okay if you can't. I know that Twitch is not for everybody. I do have ads turned all the way down to 30 seconds every hour though. So I turned them down as
Look
much
up
as
the
possible.
reviews for that place,
So if you
by the
are
way.
able to watch over there, that would
Your
be
dog was-
fantastic. But we've got 87 people on. We are well within our range where we need to be. Hopefully we can make it. But if not, you know, oh, that's a lot of yellows. That's a lot of yellows.
I just.
Ah!
It's,
Oh, I forgot I swapped
just
I
don't get that
forgot I
anymore.
swapped off that button.
she makes more than $100,000, and she rather spend nothing.
Oh my gosh, we actually did a lot of damage to
If
that
there's
guy
a
too. That's
discount,
kind of
she'll fucking
sad.
do it, bro. And she's always been like that.
That's a good thing.
Oh, they're still
There's
just
a
spawning over
happy
here. This
medium,
is
though.
not
Like, I
good.
am the best.
Is this
No,
chat? Is this
one of the
lost?
best
How's it going? Be
buggists
kind.
out
One
there,
one
but
love.
it doesn't mean that I like cheap shit.
Eh,
Oh no,
You-
I'm not talking about cheap shit, but I mean,
Yeah.
eh.
Glade
I mean,
Smith,
if you're gonna get
Not
something, you
ideal
want it
in
to last
a
longer,
world.
first of all, and you don't want
It was
it
the
wanted
to
to
same
last
guy
last longer.
again. The jungle.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, look how many people. There's 3 camps up. Hello, Chad. How's it going? It's basically on their website somewhere, but it's basically a browser dating sim set in ESO. What?
Okay, where'd you come
I
from?
don't know if I'm familiar with that. He's on Xbox, Blair. Sorry, Blair, did you ask that? Did I miss it? Oh yeah, I am on console. Sorry, I missed that. I've got both on Twitch, on the computer, on YouTube. I appreciate you if you're on both. I appreciate it a lot. I think you started on PC. I did play on PC at beta, but then I switched to Xbox when I was able to. I was unable to port my character over, unfortunately. By the way, good tip on having Xandar out during the wardrobe farming. You know, I got you guys. I love to give you guys all the tips I can. I think we're gonna go try to take Reales back. So it's not really a battle pass. It's more so it's like Seals of Endeavors, but better. And over like I think it's a 9-day period. But basically at the end it looks like you get like an Apex mount, but all it is a bunch of missions. Oh, I need to use my buff food, my secret sauce food.
Yeah.
The melons. We got the melon bake. Hey baby.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know,
sure.
give it a try.
But basically it's like you
Sent you an
complete I think
insider
like 9
to
activities
weird.
and then you get access
Which should
to
be
a
notifications.
thing.
Okay, I would check.
How do you get drops? All you need.
Yeah,
So do you
got,
have
like,
your?
the
Does it?
trinkets,
Do you
the
see
trinkets
drops
on-
in the inventory?
Yeah, we're
I got all the
usually in
trinkets for
guild
all the
chat 1 and 2.
companions. Very nice.
Yeah.
Everyone,
So
Ash.
far.
Oh, I want to go defend Ash. I'm sorry.
Have you guys tried that new game, Athenium?
I'm fine not having crossplay.
No.
If I get crossplay progression instead, I'm not investing $100. Yeah, I think unironically at some point we may see crossplay.
It's like Xbox. Yeah, it's like.
I think
ESO,
that will be
better
something that happens in the
graphics
future.
and a lot more.
Don't do it.
But I think that if they do cross progression, you won't be able to use your currency on other servers. Maybe I don't know how they would do it. You know, like maybe if I was like in the PlayStation realm, I couldn't buy things. I could only like adventure with friends. I don't know how they would do it. It'd be so complicated without destroying the economies. You know, it would just be so crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I don't even want to think of logistically all the hoopla that they would have to go to make it possible. But it would unfortunately be quite a bit of stuff that they would need to do. I also realized that in my stream title, it's taking a 1-button build to Gryo, not Cryo, and none of you told me. How many of you saw that typo and just never said anything? What the heck?
I told him that the other day.
Yellow up top. Yellow up top.
I think Destiny did it well, but the problem is Destiny doesn't have like crazy amounts of currencies, you know?
Nope.
That's the problem with that. Like Destiny can do that stuff easier because it doesn't have like all the currencies and stuff and blah blah blah. Are they like in? Where are they? They're at the front door now? I thought we were playing. I'm actually on a Nintendo Switch. By the way, did you guys see that Pokemon is suing Pal World? I'm gonna fix the title here to Cryo. You know, that would probably be accurate. Like, that would be something. Yeah, so make sure your ESO and Twitch accounts are linked, and when you get to 100% claim, and it shows up fairly quick in ESO. It does. I literally have click claim, and then it will pop up immediately. If you need help, like doing any of that stuff, just let me know, and I can walk you through the process.
He doesn't want to smoke.
I think Reds are dead here, so we're just gonna rush down to Robeck. But yeah, if you see yourself working towards it, you just hit claim, and then it will actually take you through all of the stuff there. Nintendo is the only company I approve of pirating.
All right.
Hot
This guy
take.
wants it.
I don't even know how you pirate video games, to be honest. Like, that has to be like a hard process.
Yes.
What's the best
actually,
furnishing plan in Westworld? Probably any purple bookcases.
Yeah,
Bookcases
I got-
always just seem to be the most valuable ones. So
Shop
I would
is-
unironically say a bookcase is probably your
I've
best
been
bet,
seeing
but it
that,
just depends, you know.
Ability a lot.
I claimed it. I appreciate the crate. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. Is my chat broken on YouTube? I don't think so. Well, this is. I'm like. I'm. Not, I was like. I'm here. I'm ready, guys. Where's the fighting? And I realized that this is not what we're fighting at.
Leaving the guild, but
Down at
for-
Row.
I had messaged him. And then
Now the
I
question
tried
is
to
what are you gonna
crate.
get from your guys' crates? Has anybody gotten a mount yet? I would be ecstatic if one of you guys got a mount from one of my Twitch drops.
I don't know if Trap is still looking for a group, by the way.
Art and video games should be preserved.
He
I agree. I wasn't able to comment on stream for a little while after the crash earlier, but suddenly. That's weird. Well, I'm glad you're back. Welcome back, Mystical Moon. Yeah, it kind of broke.
Next
They
time
fight
I'm done with somebody
emulation.
else's crown, I don't pay attention to that.
Oh,
Fuck
okay, there's
that.
quite a few siege weapons.
Ooh.
Okay, we got quite a few siege weapons over there too.
PXX Trap.
This looks not good, everybody. Oh, we're getting hit. We're getting hit.
Susie probably sniped them. Snatched them.
Ow. Got nothing but pots. Well, you know, at least you get a... Oh my, are we the only one here? Chat, I think this might not be ideal. This might not be good.
Go upstairs, actually.
This is not quite the defensive... Oh, and they're already through. I don't even get a chance to, like, throw the frags down on people. Because they're literally already in. This is crazy. This is fucking crazy. Oh my gosh, we almost got one dude, but then they... Oh my god. How am I the only one here? Now they're going to Chalman.
After this, we gotta go grab or help defend.
Who's the best, chat? Who's the best companion? I think it would likely be for their perk, probably Azander or the fishing one. For their perks, for combat, I think it depends. Unironically, for combat and tanking, Bastion is probably the best. Unfortunately, he's very good. Wait, what am I jumping down into? I jumped into a ruins. I thought this was the wall for a second. For Radiant Apexes and never got it. That is unfortunately crazy. I just don't like anything that's luck based. Ember's a good companion. To be honest, there's a lot of good companions. Perk wise, it's probably between Azander and the fishing one. What do you guys think? Who has the best companion perk? Let's start with perk. I think to me the best perk is Azander's. Unless you're fishing. Oh, finally! Big CGI fight. Yeah, but if you do lots of fishing though, Sharp is broken too, you know? So it's like it's hard to factor in all of those variables, you know what I mean? I think for me, Azander has the best perks. We got Reales back. That's good. We not. I thought they were in the inside. Oh, we are pushing them out. I ran up here all excited.
What the hell is this? Is this like the
Having no money is a great way to combat FOMO. That's the truth, isn't it? It is really the truth.
Does it?
Yeah.
I don't feel. I don't. The thing with mounts though is like I have a good mount, so I never really feel. I never feel the need to buy crown crates. Like sometimes I buy them just because it's like. I don't have anything else. Like, if I have a bunch of gold, right, sometimes I'll see, like, hey, does anybody want to buy crowns, you know, for gold? But, like, unironically,
Really?
you know, I don't
That's
think you...
cheating.
Oh, ah!
How is it cheating? It was cheating when they took my breath of life away.
That was terrible. Let me use my revealing flare here. There we go.
A big game.
Sorry, guys. That doesn't count as the breaking the one button build. Doesn't count.
Your house stuff, by the way.
Did we fix this freaking door? My goodness.
Did you have some house stuff?
I got Shackle Titan on the 4th crate. That's good. If you do all the achievements and unlock the upgrade, yeah, it gives the buff to you.
Yeah, it was like
passively too.
2 months ago.
And I think we did meet through Vixens. I think
No.
that does make
What
sense.
is Susie?
That checks
No.
out.
One of your
It
friends.
wasn't
Sharp
me.
is my favorite for dialogue. Yeah, there's a lot of. Oh my.
No.
How are there yellows
Step
in
back.
this fucking keep?
Never mind. Sorry. Knocking on. I'll find some wood to
Like
knock
what?
on. There. I'm not
And now
trying
there's
to
reds
give
inside
me
the
bad
keep too.
juju.
Like what is happening?
Shit, you got a gun, bro? Where do you live? Texas?
I already told you.
Alright, don't remind me. Let me see if I can get it. It's definitely not New York City.
Ba ba
North
ba.
Carolina.
Oh, no.
Go yellow. Don't root for yellow. They just killed.
Alright,
Well,
what is it?
yeah, it was
Northern
yellow that
version
killed
of
me.
Texas.
Don't root for
North
them.
Dakota. Wait, no.
Ember was a psycho but hilarious. That's
Yeah,
probably the
Dakota?
best way you could describe her.
Yeah, see, I know it. Where did he
And I'm not your bro.
I think I will be.
Cool
We're
people.
trying to get to the Twitch partner,
I have no
so I
idea.
feel obligated to. Like we're at 96 viewers.
Sorry.
We need our average to
Sorry.
increase for our streams.
God.
So I unironically think
Yeah,
that
so
I'm
why are you not
pretty
getting-
much gonna have to. That's
Oh,
my. I don't think it
because-
updates like while you're streaming. I think it
so
only
I was
updates
the
when
one
you're
who added
done.
Kimball in the
Yeah, it's not
guild, and
updating. So I have to
understand
like
why he
end the
was
stream to like know if
upset
I
and
made it or
left,
not, which is kind of
but
cringe. Like,
messaged
can't you just
him
tell me
him.
now if I've met
Yeah, he
your
did.
goofy requirements?
He was pissed because the 3 people that decided to go to a different alliance for a month were welcome back. Well, it's
By the way, love the
yeah, it
vids
was
and the
really
intro
shitty
jokes.
for them
Thank
to
you.
leave, but at the same time, I mean, they've
You
been
guys actually wait? Do I? I just realized. Do you guys hear the
for a long
group
time.
chat right now? There's a group chat. I'm like, you guys actually hear that? I
I
like
messaged
Miri
them,
and
they didn't
Ember,
respond,
but Ember is a pain if you get caught thieving, and that's really annoying because that's what she likes.
Um,
I am so. Let me mute that for you guys. Let me turn that down for you guys. I wish I could join you, but I cannot play on PC. I don't play on PC though, Blair. Azander is good. I agree. Is the keep defense over for the love of all that is holy? What is y'all doing out here? I'm trying to go home. I'm trying to go to the new defense. Oh, I'm on PC. I see. When you said I can't play on PC, I was confusion. My cat's all sleepy. He's like, why are you streaming right now? Shouldn't you be in bed? And I'm like, I have to wake up early for the freaking airline flight. You know, might as well just stay awake. You know what I mean? They're gonna go to Ash again, right? They have to. Oh my gosh, they are, and I'm about literally to miss it because they have all the resources except for one. Oh! I have been in Cyrodiil for I think like an hour, and we've not defended one keep except for Robeck for like 30 seconds. There's not been like a proper defense yet. Like we need a good, proper, big cinematic defense is what we need. Hey, Blue, hey, get back in the keep. Let him attack the walls, you know? Like, come on. Let him get set up a little bit, you know? It's so funny using a one-button build, because I'm like, let me get set up here. Let me throw down a revealing flare. My expert hunter set up. Oh, they're coming. They're coming. They're going somewhere. Hello, everyone. How's it going, Sanguine? By the way, do you guys play on NA or EU? This is like a really late time period, so I'm curious if there's people who play on NA or EU. Group. NA West Coast. That makes sense too, because West Coast it's much earlier. NA Australia. Oh, so you play on the NA servers in Australia. That's kind of cool. What time is it in Australia? Thank you, Blair. NA, another NA player. Are there any EU players here? NA East Coast, NA Mountain Time, NA New Zealand. 2:30 p.m. Huh. Xbox NA West Coast. West Coast, Best Coast. Am I right? NA Hong Kong, but log on to EU for rewards. That's actually kind of smart, honestly. Super early for EU. Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, I guess it depends on like where you live, you know? I know a lot of people who live like in like the Middle East, or they live in like New Zealand and Australia. They play on the EU servers. I'm surprised that so many of you guys that live play on NA servers, but I guess they might be more poppin' when you play because you're so far in the future. NA Central, PS5 NA. Started on EU and found out that I didn't have to. If you change to NA, it doesn't port your character. NA Canadian. That's another NA place, huh? Where are the yellows? What? I wanted a big fight, you know? By the way, I am going to move Crystal Frag to the RB. It's so funny because like I keep moving these buttons around, but like unironically, I think RB is the best button for it. NA is a little rowdy. We got some rowdy play. Oh, what's going on over here? There's no siege down though. That's a weird sign. I'm coming. I'm coming. Wish we could at least pay for a region port and have a CD on it. Made 2K gold in the last hour. I'm cooked. Hey, me. Sometimes it's not about gold, you know. Sometimes it's just about having fun. I probably made even less than 2K gold in the last hour because I'm just fucking playing the running simulator. We're playing the best part of Cyrodiil, which is where you just run around on a mount and there's no big cinematic battles. So you just kind of meander around the whole time. I don't know how to have fun anymore, bro. I think you gotta set a goal, you know? Oh, I'm glad. I would pronounce it again, but now I'm scared I'm gonna say it incorrectly. The riding simulator. It really is the riding simulator. A painful riding simulator too, because it's such like a. I had a goal 3.8 million. Well, did you farm? You farmed on daunted boxes. How do you feel about farming Fungal Grotto for hours on end? Any thoughts on that? Well, decal's flagged. Ales seems good. I'll see the rest of your stream later. I'll see you later, Blair. Okay, this seems fine. Under 50 is not fun anymore. I didn't move and thought about going to Greyhost. Yeah, I think Greyhost is fun. Yeah, go get yourself some Fungal Grotto boxes. Mr. Fedora? Suggestions for tier list zone music? This may shock you guys, but I unironically play with my sound turned off. Back wall. I like the dungeons, but a bit tired of the speedrunners. Yeah, it can be difficult because like there's people who just want to get things done as soon as possible, and then there's other people who actually want to enjoy the dungeon. And usually those people don't line up and seem to ever get queued. You know, they always seem to get queued together, I should say. Does anybody know if Deadly Strike procs on Symbiosis? If it says, so I learned this yesterday. If it says, so you see where it says, what am I looking for? What words am I looking for here? Cast time. If it says channel time, I believe that means it's a channel, and it will work with them with Deadly Strike. I think that's how it works. Somebody can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure if it says channel in the ability skill, that's how you know. That's what it does. Thought about making a story mode guild where we slow walk the dungeons and listen to dialogue, but guilds take so much work. That is true. They really do. Like my guild, where I'm always like, oh. Uncle Grotto 1, go in with a buddy with a trial setup, you'll flash through. You really will. Like, you will absolutely decimate the whole thing. You unironically could two-man Fungal Grotto, each with a companion out, and you both would have a good chance of getting companion gear. I unironically think that's actually a really good farming idea because companion gear has been on the steady rise. More players are coming in. There's gonna be new companions. I think that it's a good time to actually invest in companion gear. Why am I messing up this jump? Hate the northern part of the map. Bedlam Vale. That's not really a speedrun dungeon, that one. Not really one that you do with speed in mind, per se, but one that's not too bad nonetheless. Alright, we're going to throw a reveal. Use our other buttons here. Shkadoosh, shaboink. What if somebody comes through? Wonder if we could get the Dragon Claw in time to actually save it. That would be kind of crazy, actually. I don't know if that's where we're going, though. I'm just trying to follow them. That way, there's more of a chance of getting Tarnished Nightmare. Yeah, that makes sense. It's a good set. Although I think it's going to be nerfed. But I think it probably needs to be nerfed. And even with the nerf, I still unironically think it'll be one of the best sets in the game. That's kind of how I feel about the Nightblade changes too. A lot of people were not happy with the Nightblade changes, but if you think about it, I feel like it's fair. Why are the yellows killing reds at Fort Dragonclaw? Raid? What happened? Oh my gosh. Raided from Ryan's Iffy. Thank you, Ryan. Oh my gosh, I've been raided 2 days in a row. I never know how to act. Ugh. I wouldn't delete your Nightblades though. Fellas, don't get too scared about Nightblades being garbage. Nightblades will be totally fine. Oh my gosh. Well, thank you, Ryan. I appreciate you guys coming over. What did you guys stream today on the old Elder Scrolls? What was on your guys' agenda? Yeah, they gotta change. I mean, I think Tarnish being changed in the way that it is just going to be overall pretty fair. Yeah, welcome, Ryan. Thank you guys all for stopping in. Hope you guys had a good stream. Streaming trials with devs and community, then some chill pledges. There you go. I was really worried earlier. I had to use my Undaunted keys, and I was like, oh, please tell me I'm not about to lose all the Undaunted keys I've grinded with Fungal Grotto. Are you limited to the Twitch drops you can get? Yes, I think you can only get one, or maybe it's two Twitch drops. So yeah, once you get it, it kind of stays. It stays until it resets, and I think this one resets like this weekend or something. We are also currently, for those of you who just joined us, we are in Greyhost. We made a one-button build where you just press Crystal Frags as your only attacking ability, and you just do that. It's been fairly interesting. Hey, look, it's Jake. Well, thank you. Good to see you here. See you, Ryan. Thanks for stopping by. So I'll be lurking. Yeah, you gotta go do your responsibilities. Hopefully we oh look, see there we go. This build actually does do some good damage output. This build has good damage output, and I unironically think it's a really good 1 bar build, but we just gotta finish making all the final tweaks and stuff to it. Gotta finish fixing this door. I'm actually surprised that we made it to Dragon Claw. With how long it had been attacked for. Ash is now popped again. It's only five Ebonheart Pact siege on it though. Is probably not putting it under too much. Oh, we're not going to be able to TP though. Also looks like Fort Warden is under attack. A lot of stuff under attack right now. I'm off for the stream for a little bit, but I'm off for a while, but I'll keep the stream up. Well, thank you, Quest. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you all for stopping by, actually. I appreciate all of you. We're so close to the Twitch partner. I think we might have enough juice to get there. Random question, but does anybody here use an Elite controller? Is that the one with the things on the bottom? These ones? Formal request, have a daily dad joke redeemable with our channel points. That is unironically the best suggestion I've ever gotten ever. I will have to set that up because that is actually incredible. Yeah, I play with the little paddles on the bottom. I love these things. I guess they're going over here. I'll have to figure out how to I'll figure out how to set them up, but yeah, I'll set them up. I'm still new to the whole Twitch thing. It makes the rotation so much easier. You can map these to either ones. What I like to do for these is that I've also noticed that when you press the paddles, there's less input delay. It seems like it's faster than pressing in the bumpers. Appreciate your stream, super chill and knowledgeable. Thank you. And if you guys have questions about any topic, feel free to ask anything. I've talked to people about what the best gold methods are based on if they're a player that has X, Y, and Z chapter, best farming methods, best XP methods. That's what I always like to try to help people with is like there's a lot of information that's just out there for ESO, but you may be limited. You may only have ESO Plus. You may only have X, Y, and Z chapter. You may be free to play. And I always like to be able to break down information based on what you have. Because it was always frustrating. I used to play MMOs a lot, and I was a teenager, so I had no money and I had no DLCs, and it was so frustrating because anytime it would be like, "Oh, we'll just go do this," and I'm like, "Bro, I can't do that. Like, I don't have access to that." And then it would be like, "Oh, well, guess that sucks," and you're like, "Well, that doesn't help me at all, does it?" So I'm always down to give advice or tips on information regarding that. And not having Gold Road, that'd be rough for sure. I mean, yeah, Gold Road is definitely unfortunately the best place to farm gold at the minute. As much as it sucks, like it just is, you know. Come on, Crystal Frag him. He keeps dodging the Crystal Frags. Frag him. Oh my gosh, it is so annoying that it's so easy to dodge that. Yeah, I honestly think getting the Elite controller is very helpful. I would highly encourage people to get it if they don't have access to it. Get to the siege. He's just going to respawn here. What's the best place to power level? What do you have access to, Vassal? And I'll be able to tell you. What stuff do you have access to DLC-wise or otherwise? And I can give you some pointers and whatnot on what I would do. Alec here's a good suggestion. It's also free to play. Base game. Gets you a bunch of jewelry to deconstruct as well. Jewelry's unfortunately not as good as it used to be, but it's still pretty good, like all things considered. We popped this yet? We've not popped this door yet. That is crazy. Not like popped it, but like made it where they can't respawn here. How the heck did we lose our ram? We like run out of juice on it? Everything I believe except for Gold Road. The best place to power level is actually the Black Rose Prison. Second round, and then die when the little shield boy comes out. That's physically the best experience. I don't know if I would necessarily suggest that. Just because of how finicky it can be to do solo. But if you have like a decent companion or a friend that you're leveling with, it's not too terrible to actually do. Not even somebody above. Keep doors 55%, and we still have not popped it. They can just keep respawning here. That is crazy. That is criminal. But if you were just trying to get XP to just have XP, I mean, Alakir Desert's a good one. Skyreach is a good one. The thing too is like I usually encourage people to not power level, because if you power level, you don't get any skill points. So one of the other things that I suggest people do, it's a little crazy, is actually do low level battlegrounds. Low level battlegrounds and low level dungeons might seem like a wild thing to suggest, but slap on a heal and execute and a spammable, and you're pretty much good to go. If you can get a stun and a movement speed increase, like use those bad boys, and you'll be cooking, honestly. That is not good. Woo! Oaken Soul, protect me. Because yeah, if you do PvP, you're going to be getting a lot of skill points, and skill points are helpful because, you know, you can equip skills with them. So it's pretty helpful to have. And so that would be my suggestion to you. I just ulted the wrong thing. Well, at least we cleared out the flag bearers. Well, not helpful, per se. And I guess technically the ult is not supposed to be used, but, you know, potato, potato. All right, we'll keep this guy from peeking. Oh, do you see that? Like 9k damage right there. Bam. Yeah, that's ain't no peeking no more. This unironically is very high damage output. I think this would actually be a fantastic 1-bar build. I mean, look at that. Look at that damage we just did. Just in a very short period of time. We literally just whacked him with like 20k damage in the space of like 2 seconds. If they're not actively roll dodging or breaking line of sight or interrupting, it's very hard to beat. That's why I just want to see this on a good keep defense. You know, like hundreds of people in the field before us. So many Oh, he literally said bomber and I missed it. And I wasn't paying attention. Nope, I deserve that. I was getting so excited. I was like, boom, we're about to clap. But we ended up getting the collapse. They took freaking Warden again. They just won our Elder Scroll, bro. And I'm not having it. Bladesmith is not under attack, though. No siege there. But where did I almost get 400k? Like gold? Yeah, that on the other characters? I feel like they got to go to Gladesmith, you know? That's got to be. Yeah, that's a good chunk of change. I remember when I gave away on like over the course of like 3 streams like 11 million gold. I just hope and pray that gold was used wisely. I sometimes think and shiver like to think what you kind of weird stuff you guys bought with all that. Yeah, unfortunately you did miss it. But if you need help if you need help making gold, Mr. Fedora, don't worry, I got you. I can help you. I want people to be like feel like they can achieve their goals, you know? Love your videos. Keep them coming. Thank you. Did you guys like the most recent video on the Fallen Leaves of Westworld? I felt like I rushed it a little bit because I was like, fuck, man, you know? I live in the 60K gold range. Oh my gosh. We gotta get you something. It feels weird giving gold advice because I feel like I'm giving like stock options advice where I'm like, if you just invest in daily crafting writs, you know, you will 5x your investment. It feels weird giving advice because it feels like financial advice, even though obviously it's not financial advice. Oh, I know. I sold War Maiden a bunch. Look at this guy. What if you know how funny it would be if one of I would respect you guys for doing this because I couldn't do it because I'd feel guilty. If you knew that I was gonna make a video on making a one button build using War Maiden and then you went farmed and sold a bunch of War Maiden, I would have a ton of respect for you because that would be using information that I taught you in a hilarious way. So just an idea. As you saw, there's not that many listings, and War Maiden hits like a truck. And I think that even if like we don't use, even if people don't like the one button buildness of this, if you, insider trading exactly, even if you don't like the one button build component of this, you could easily just build this into a like a one bar build, and you will be literally golden. I love War Maiden. War Maiden is a great set. Unironically, War Maiden is a good set. We're definitely gonna get bombed, by the way. I have no idea what this even does. I should have gotten the trap one so I could like put the little traps down at my feet. By the way, do you guys have any suggestions for me to ask the devs, by the way? A lot of you guys had questions and suggestions for things I should talk to the devs about or give to them, and you guys have given some great suggestions so far, but do you guys have any more suggestions for me to discuss with the ESO developers? My favorite one so far is a mount speed increase while you have Battle Spirit active. It does not break the game by any means, but holy hell would it make cross progression. So somebody's already asked them about cross progression. And they said that it's something that's a maybe in the future. That's what they've said on cross progression. Give us free money. I mean, you know, I've seen a lot of calendar rewards that have free money. I mean, I don't know how much money it is. Usually it's not like a crazy amount of money, but you know, it's a decent chunk of it. The change to the mailing system, I think that, so what change are you specifically referring to? Like the making it to where listings are shorter, the fact that it auto claims your mail, like which part? Make the stooping, so you wrote, they had at one point, I guess, tried to do something like that, and the coding for that, I guess, is so old that they were struggling to get that struggling to do any sort of changes to mount speeds, because it looks like they may have considered like tweaking it to where like you would get double. That's why you'll notice that in like the login rewards they have made it to where usually you can get quite a few. Guild Bank auto stacking's pretty decent too, or just auto stacking in general might be a little helpful for a lot of places. It might help their coding too. Customizing furnishing items, e.g. color changes. I think it would have to, I mean, it would have to be like a specific kind of furnishing for that, something like that to happen. I would love to take more time to update the code in general, but I know that's a big ask. This is as a coder. I think the problem isn't that it's hard to update the code. It's that the people that did it, like, they're just not here anymore. Because of that, like the people who made the code, and I don't know if you guys know this, I was shocked when I heard this. ESO started development in 2007. is when it started development. What do I have to do to unlock my trading feature from the Crown Store? Always says it's not allowed. So if you're supposed to, I forget what the requirements are, but if you're supposed to have it and you're not, and you don't have it, you need to submit a ticket. Yeah, that's what I said. I thought it was developed like they started in like 2013, 2012. When they said 2007, I was like, Skyrim wasn't even released yet. ESO, the code began. They started to code ESO before Skyrim was released. That's when they say like the code is old for ESO. It's old, old, like it's old. That's why like treasure map stacking can be difficult because like treasure maps not stacking is like a base game thing. I have mixed opinions on if I would want an ESO 2. I don't know. I feel like if they made ESO 2, they should make it take place in the 4th era. That way you could still have like a reason to play ESO 1 and ESO 2, but ESO 2 could be like a much more refined like experience, just in general. I think that would be like a really great way to do it. I don't know why I felt the need to jump off and chop this log, but like to me, that would feel like an easy way to do that too. Same. Well, I don't think it's the engine that would be if that's the problem. It's the coding. Yeah. That's a fun idea. I just don't know if they could split the player base that much. Like with Destiny 1, obviously, is not, an ESO 1.5 or like maybe an ESO 2, but you can port your character over or something. Like I don't know. Like there's I have a lot of thoughts on that, and I feel like there's definitely like something that they'll do in the future because like a lot of what the community wants can't be done easily with the current code, and the easiest answer is well just make a new game essentially, and that's the easy solution. After the update, it got separated into 3 and it worked for 2 weeks before everything started being sent to a system mail. In any case, they now come in any order. I have to go search for the item in between open mail. The new 6 says, oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, it causes the mail to come in like weird bumps. Unreal Engine 5 would make it a bit smoother, I bet. It could. I think I think they have their own engine though, right? I unironically think they have their own engine. Somebody tell me if I'm wrong or if is that true. I don't know if I'm a truther or a liar. I think it's true though. Yeah, I think so too. I will say it's easy to kill these guards when you spam, the same buttons. Just beep, 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 shoo, 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 shoo. Look, see, Henry found a purpose for revealing Flare, Boom. It's kind of a cool effect too, where it's like flames, it's like a cute little flame thing. Wonder if AI can solve the coding issue. The problem with fixing coding issues is that it's not solving it that's the problem. It's making a mistake where you break something is the problem. because ESO has had like duplication glitches in the past. It's had quite a few problems. I remember in the old days there were like infinite plants you could just pick up for forever. Like you could literally sit and just tap and pick up like a jute just endlessly over and over again. Yeah, the AI is not ready. The other thing too is AI is all over the place. I also think the AI is kind of a boogeyman. Have you guys been seeing those articles where it's like ZeniMax is ban like using AI to ban like role playing players? Did you guys see that? Put my back support on. Ooh. Have you guys seen that article? You guys know what I'm talking about? You guys know that I'm not crazy, like referencing a real thing. Has anybody seen that? It was all over Twitter and Facebook groups. Anyone know what I'm talking about? If not, I can give a brief rundown because I find it kind of funny. I would be surprised. So apparently, ESO is using a new auto report feature. They say AI, but like AI, it doesn't like like AI has existed in video games since for forever. Like this ogre AI, like he's being powered in some capacity. AI is mostly a big fantasy that gives the money dudes a boner. Actual practice uses are slimish. Well, I mean, like the thing is AI is used in ways that it's like, yeah, obviously AI does that. So, for example, AI banned him for something he said in group chat. So, I have seen a bunch of articles about this. My biggest complaint about the AI banning people for it's apparently it's a lot of erotic role play, and my biggest thing is like I'm not gonna say something's a good or bad thing unless I know what the messages that getting banned were, like because there are just some things that I think, you shouldn't say in a game, regardless of if you're role playing. And so because of that, it's hard for me to just be like, oh yeah, using AI to ban people for what they say in a group, is bad. Like, what if they were saying something very bad? And I've never seen an example ever, which is my biggest problem with it, is they don't give you an example where it's like, oh, he just told me he was gonna butter my biscuits, and then I got banned. ERP should not be written in the world we live in. Too high risk. It really is. It really is. Like, let's be realistic. You think you're gonna catch me in an ERP chat, bro? I would be clipped up and put into high heaven. Like, I just can't. Like, in the day and age that we live, if you like get invested into this, like these ideas, like you're just priming yourself to be, not my biscuits. Like you're just priming yourself for something bad to happen. Am I crazy for saying it like that? Like, you, I just wouldn't open myself up to something like that. Yet we have books called The Lusty Argonian Maid. Make it make sense. That's a good point. But like we also like if they were if they were reciting the words to The Lusty Argonian Maid, I'd be like, okay, they shouldn't be banned for that. But if they're saying, things that I don't want to say, um, then it's just a little scary. Why would you wear a pale order ring into a BG? Probably because you're scared that, or you forgot to change out of your PVE gear. For the same reason that I took my PVE gear into Greyhost, and I was like, wait a minute, why do I have two pets? Oh, it's because I'm in PVE gear, and it's not ideal. Oh, the 7,409 hit, like, come on. Can you just stand there? Just stand. Oh, quit walking backwards. Dude gets mad at me for not healing too. He must have definitely forgotten that he has Pale Order Ring on. I've done that a few times. Maybe put it behind a paywall. Yeah, like a zone, like instead of a chapter zone, right? They have like an erotic role play zone where all it's like the Wild West. It's basically Craglorn. It's like a Wild West desert where you're allowed to say whatever you want. Probably written in something goofy like Linux. Oh, there's a guy up here. Oh, come on. Peek. I know where you're standing. I know where I can literally see you below. Why are you so bright? What is that guy? Like an angel? Why is he so bright? Like, look, you can see him through the floor glowing. This is so weird. Come on. Come on. Did you just shoot the wall? Come on, guy. Probably is written in hieroglyphics, honestly. They took inspiration from the ancient Egyptians. Did I get interrupted? Is that why I couldn't use my ability? I'm like, what in the heck? Oh, that guy is actually very tanky. That's sad. Let me throw a revealing flare by the door there, like a Chad I am. Boom! I will catch any Nightblade bombers. Not gonna lie, revealing flare just looks very cool as an ability. Man, if Rika actually, the amount of damage that Re output, if Re put like a full bar setup with this, I think Re would cook, unironically. Like I think that if you had Daedric Curse, Mage's Fury, Crystal Frag, a shield, and whatnot, you'd be cooking. I am up late, Chief. I am pushing for Twitch partner. We're cruising currently. I don't know how it works. We were rated by Ryan, absolute legend, and I don't know how it works and calculates. We just needed one more stream because it needed like 12 streams in the last however many days, and then we needed 75 concurrent viewers, and we were averaging at the time like I think it was like 69, I think. So we just needed to average a few more. I don't think they ever would let you use buff foods and stuff like that. That would be it'd be a little busted in the old busted department. Unfortunately, that would completely change a lot of stuff around. Am I ever gonna get a PlayStation? Probably not. Unfortunately, probably stuck here. No, no. Oh, we're good. Goober, look at that. The dollar store bomb build. Look at our buff bar, by the way. I just wanted to people to see all of these buffs that we have right now. Like, this is kind of nutty, the amount of buffs that we have. Oh, we actually have I think we have a permanent debuff, and I just didn't even notice. Chad, I think we have the permanent. We literally have a permanent debuff. We didn't even notice because we have so many freaking. We have so many buffs on this build that we didn't even notice that we have the permanent debuff. I don't even think it affects us. Who cares? I did not do my pledges tonight. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Now we all ride to Robeck. City of Ash 2 is such a drag. Yeah, and I mean, like, I actually had to use Undaunted keys today, too. It was so cringe. We needed to get a piece of Lady Thorn for a little health buff for ourselves. But honestly, we have so much minor protection and bullshit. I don't even know if we need it, to be completely transparent with you. We probably could put on like Swarm Mother. Nah, Swarm, we don't really need the stamina. Swarm Mothers would give us a nice 1k stam and whatnot. You need to make a Khajiit character of your cat. That is not a bad idea, but she's like solid black. Like, you know? So I feel like aesthetically she wouldn't look very good. You know, I feel like a lot of the best Khajiits are like bright colored. You know? Maybe that's just me being biased. Well, I feel like my cat wouldn't be the greatest Khajiit. She's also very not friendly to strangers. Ask the devs to put a giant ass. I mean a huge watcher NPC that beams 100 players that can attack. That would be something. Thank you, Viper One, for the Twitch Prime subscription. I appreciate you, even though I attacked you earlier. Custom foods like scribing would be kind of cool. That actually would be a cool mechanic. I feel like it would be very convoluted, unfortunately. To like if they change the provisioning around too much, it might become very complicated. But it's a good idea. Why are there reds out here? What the hell? Ah, yes, the old Stam Sork. The endless bubble boy. Don't worry, boys. We'll keep the machine gun going. I'm on my way, Jake. Oh, a brand new character? It might not be the best Grey Host experience. Why are there more reds here than freaking yellows? Like, what is going on? Ow. That's not very nice. Ow. Oh my gosh, she interrupted me. That's so rude. I can't cast it for a second. Oh, that's why you want to use an execute, honestly. It's hard to. Why are there no yellows here? It's literally just reds and blues. I don't think we're winning this, Evermores, but I appreciate you. We don't have the numbers inside this keep. I'm pretty sure this is a red group that's pretty competent. Although our frags are, we're fragging. Although I don't like going into a narrow corridor with a class. I don't even know what class that guy is. I haven't seen him use any class-specific skills yet. Is that a sorcerer? I don't even know. I thought it was a convergence. What in the world did I just use? Yeah, we need. Oh, this would be so much better with an execute. I wonder how much our Mage's Fury does, like base. How does this keep even still under siege? There's like 0 fighting on the actual stuff. Oh my freaking gosh. Oh, why am I in my freaking menu? Oh goodness. Ah! And they negate bubbled there too. That is so suboptimal. Ow. Kind of like a burden not having an execute, honestly. Like I feel like it's like I would be getting these kills if I had it, because the delayed execute of Mage's Fury is just so good. But I feel like not having it is actually a huge hindrance. Oh my fucking god. That is infuriating. They're like, there's not even any yellows here. I'm the dead red behind next to you. Which one? Oh, look, there you are. Sorry. War is hell, you know, and all the things. Oh, they res their guy too. He's about to go down again. He did go down again. That's hilarious. They just all risk themselves to. Why does the chicken not wear pants? I don't know. I'm a little worried that this is gonna be like a cock joke. He's been revealed. I've revealed and flared him. Get him, boys. Because its pecker is on its face. Yep. I was worried it would be worse than that. That was actually not that bad. I was worried we were going to go to a dark place where the YouTube people might be upset at me. There's so many reds here, bro. This is crazy. About to get interrupted. I didn't get interrupted. That's crazy, actually. Reds aren't even sieging. Exactly. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is still technically sieged. I don't know how. I don't know who's sieging it right now. Certainly not the blues or the reds. Maybe the yellows are in there shooting trebuchets at himself. I don't know how much longer, Ross. It's very late, but you know, part of me feels like that's the reason to keep going because it's like, well, it's already this late. Might as well just stay up and head to the airport later. You know. This is not the type of fight that I wanted to be in. Yeah, this is not. This is not a fun attack or defense. It probably does, honestly. Although this is this is just not a pleasant place to fight in. It's literally just a bunch of freaking hoopla over there. Oh my gosh. Somebody asked me a complex question. I need to get my brain juices flowing. Oh. Evie. Oh my gosh, thank you, Viper, by the way, for the gifted sub. I totally missed that because I saw your name and I didn't think it was a new thing. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the gifted sub. Sorry about that. Evie, you want to say anything to people on stream? Ooh. I was in a very dirty home, like earlier for a field visit, like very, very dirty. And I got back and my cat, Evie, she was just like trying to smell me religiously. And I was like, calm down, I gotta go take a shower. If I go to a home that's dirty enough, I go right to the shower. And she was just like it was bad. I was like, Evie, you gotta calm down. Now she's like looking at me. She's like, why are you sniffing the air, you weirdo? Am I being judged by a kitten? No. Yeah. Being very cute in her chair. I wonder if I could show. I could probably show you guys her little chair. This is where she's sitting right now. She sits in this big little chair that I bought from Target. Yeah. So this way she could be close, but she's not like right on top of me, you know, where she's like, because if she like relaxes too far away, she'll try to like come jump up on here, you know, to be close to me. Right now she's close to where she doesn't feel like she needs to be any closer, but she's nice and cozy. She's very sleepy. She had my parents came over to see her because I showed them where all the stuff is because I'm not going to be here over the weekend. And even though I'm like coming back late Sunday, you know, I want to make sure that somebody's still here, you know, to watch her and make sure that she's good and whatnot. So she was a little, I think, overstimulated. She was worn out. She's like, "Who are all these people?" And I'm like, "You know who these people are. They've literally fed you before, you goon." My cat is a hooligan. Are we actually still? I on it, you know, might as well go back, you know. Mm, 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 mm. Do you guys have any suggested video ideas that you'd like to see in the future as well? Take some notes too. I'll have time while I'm flying to do scripting as well, so I'll be able to work on some video concepts if people want to see certain things. Obviously, we're gonna make this one button build into a video, but I want to try to get some more clips because we haven't really had a good defense yet. We're just kind of just running around and getting into fights in fields, which is not ideal. We've gotten some kills though, you know. And I mean, this is Grey Host too, and this it still feels like pretty good. Like, because like a lot of these buffs we already have on. Oh, we're doing much better now. Oh my gosh. A lot of these buffs we get from other places, so we could literally throw on like all the rest of the buffs that we have. Get that Hannah person. Come on, lock on. It's the lock on. It's the most frustrating thing. Like we just hit for like 11K right there. Like, that's a good. I mean, that's a good tick, you know. The resurrection's pending. By the way, pro PvP tip, you can shoot under here, by the way. A lot of people don't know that. They think that standing on top of these grates makes them safe. They're not safe. That's why you can see smart players. Oh, there, I gave him credit. Well, I missed the lock on. And we're back. Welcome back, Graf. We got in the door. Look at this. Oh, there's Miss... I don't even know how to say your name out loud correctly. Let's call you Miss. So sorry. That is true. A video on the new companions. That way we can. I think an updated companion, Miss K. That makes it a lot easier. Just talking about the new, like which passives like you want to do, which ones you need to level up. You know, for whatever reason. Updated companion video. I don't know the stats yet for the one for lockpicking. I know. It's you know. Because we got a lot of viewers, you know, so I feel obligated to keep going because we need to boost our stats, you know. So it's like gotta keep on keeping on, you know. I feel like I'm cheating using a heavy attack. Is it cheating if I heavy attack every so often? Man, we never get any final hits. Team no sleep. That's what it's feeling like. Cause I gotta go find my passport. That way I don't have to. You don't have to use real ID yet, but like. It just feels like at some point, you know, they're gonna actually make us use real ID. I also don't know how what I have is not real ID. Like, um, I have a driver's license from the state government. Why is that not real? And how does me paying the state government more money make it a real ID? I would just love to know that. Like, there's any politicians in the chat, can you please explain to me how my driver's license is not a real ID? And how paying a couple dollars extra would make it a real ID? Can you please explain that to me? An intro to housing would be actually really good. To join with Jake or against him. It's a good idea. I think it's because it's not hard to get a state ID without being a citizen, but like you can fly without being a citizen too, right? Like, am I wrong? Like, is this just about flying, right? Maybe I'm missing. Maybe Maybe I don't know. Hope you're having a fun and fantastic stream. I think we're doing pretty good. I don't know if we're gonna make the metrics that we need. It's gonna be a bit of a surprise. But I think we will. I think we'll be good. And even if we don't hit it, I'm sure because we had some stinky steams, like some streams that like are holding down our average. Like we had one where we were only streaming to like 20, 30 people. There's a bomber right behind me. There's three bombers right behind me. Fantastic. Oh, I love me some bombers. I love them so much. I thought about playing as a bomber. I thought it'd be kind of fun. How's the one? It does a lot of damage. The biggest problem it has is because it's not an execute. One, you never get credit. Like I think we saw our name in chat like once or twice, and the other problem too is that people will roll dodge if they're looking at you. Although we do also have a permanent debuff on, which is also not ideal. We'll get rid of that at some point. When are you gonna send me another piece of mail? Oh, you did. What did you send to me, Sniper? Why did you send me? Did you mean to send me? Who is this? One of you guys? Why'd you send me this? Do I? What? Yeah, I mean, like because it's such a fast. That's why I'm wondering if like using an alt or using a skill like poison injection that's also like fast, but it's also an execute might also be better because like we get people low, but they have time to heal, they have time to roll dodge. That seems to be the biggest problem. I think this would be a fantastic one bar build. Um, I truthfully think that this is a fantastic one bar build though. Yeah, I appreciate it. You guys don't have to send me stuff. I'm also confused why you sent me this stuff. I'm gonna send it back to you because I don't have the inventory space, but I appreciate it. Maybe he meant to send it to a different Jake. I don't know. I'm gonna check Twitch right now. I'm curious if like anybody else is really even streaming ESO. I feel like we're doing really well for ESO. Hey, right now we're number 1, baby. Woo! Keep it going all night. You guys know he does this have stuff right. He's the economy streamer. Yeah, they see how much money I've wasted in the last couple weeks, and they think, "Ooh, this guy needs some help." That's probably true. I do waste a lot of my gold. How's it going, Evermore's? I think Evermore's is here for watching. Name sounds very familiar. If you guys have any economic questions, feel free to whack them to me. I will also offering the ability to give what's up, man? Watch our videos all the time. How's it going, Badman Richards? Yes, I'm here. I knew it. One of my favorite things to do is send friends stuff they want and include a potato or a silly number of gold. I feel like I've gotten sent cookies before too, like in the mail, and I'm like, it's nice, but like, I don't have the inventory space for this. What does the Opal Lord Warden sell for? Are you talking about? Oh, shoulder. I missed the shoulder word. What do you play on PC or console? It's probably only like 50 to 150k on console, maybe like 2 to 300k on a PC. It's not a very expensive one. Play on both. I mean, it's not worth very much if I'm being honest. On PT and PC, it's 10 billion, and on console, it's like 5 flower, 10 scrib jelly. Take it or leave it. How do I scam an Xbox player out of 4 million? I'll be honest. I don't know the answer to that question. And yellow is almost gated. That's crazy. But weren't we just sieging this? For guild traders, I would use the resources in the description below, which I believe also has an add-on if you play on PC. I need to go grab some water though, because I'm getting pretty parched. Everybody, talk amongst yourselves. Talk about your thoughts on the socioeconomic status of the Ebonheart Pact post Greymore update. Break. My cat's in the way, so I gotta move your chair. Just slide it. I'm just sliding it back. I'll be right back. Maybe. You decided to walk with me to get my water. I show you on the screen. Here's Evie. You want to say anything on to the mic? I'll put you back in your chair. I promise. She followed me to get some water. Oh. Alright, what did I miss? What are you guys yapping about? Let's talk about him behind his back. Thanks, Slinky. All I have to say, with love and respect, just not gonna buy a gaming speed. What a nerd. Jack clips, more like Jake Nerd. Ooh. We need more Ebonheart Pact housing, but they only build new houses in Black Marsh, and no one wants to live there. Sorks, am I right? People hate that stunt. Sorks are so silly, and not even silly goofy. Just silly. Make Nightblades great again. Be cool, guys. He's coming back. Ouch, too soon. Nickel Guard's dying. Come back in 50 years. Shh, here he comes. They're goons. Like how I looked down at my cat. She immediately stopped, like she was grooming herself, and she was like, "What? What do you want? Want anything? You?" Thank you, Evie. Next year's new area is probably going to be Black Marsh. That is where Razumdar says that we're going next, and it seems pretty likely. Cats keep your egos in check. That they do. You know, that you think that they love you, but then sometimes they're just like, you're a little too clingy. And I'm like, oh, okay. I guess okay. Ba, 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 ba. Break it down, break it down, break it down. Oh, they're going for nickel. It's funny because in my mind, I still have access to streak. So it's like I naturally want to streak through that, but I can't because I don't have streak. Turned out you're a DC Grey Hoster. There you go. We're gonna hit this old guy with the old razzle dazzle. Oh, he's gonna dodge. Our one nemesis, the roll dodge. Oh, look at that damage, though. Look at that damn. When you actually hit, you hit. Let me tell you. Oh my god. Quit. Hey, sir. Woo! Come on, hit him again. Hit him again. No, don't let him in the door. Don't let him in. There we go. Woo! We did the heavy lifting, even though we don't have an execute. Where's the chat? Where's the party in Grey Host? We're down in Black Boot. Oh my gosh, did you see that damage? Did you see that damage? 12k on a player is wild. That is damage. You really do make them back up, you know? But man, I just imagine if this ability was an execute too, you know, that would be wild. I wonder how much our Mage's Fury does in damage. I'm curious actually. How much does our Mage's Fury do? We don't have it on the back bar. Hang on, let me see. I'm curious. 5,000 damage per tick. Oh shoot, our buff food wore off. Oh shoot. I wonder what happens if you just spammed Mage's Fury as your spammable. If you could like get a bunch of people that way just because they wouldn't be expecting it. Oh my gosh. Oh, if you could put a Mage's Fury on them and then Crystal Frag spam them, you would have it. I mean, just look at that damage. Look at that. If they weren't able to just back up and knock you hit, they would be dead. I almost want to cheat and throw a meteor on them and then just whack them because that would cause them to die. Time stop ability, that would be OP too, or just any stun, honestly. I don't want it to become unartificial though, you know, like I don't want it to seem like I am cheating in any way. That just hit for 33,000. Is that what that number said? What did that number say? I mean, granted, it was on a thing. How much does it hit for? That's 3. Oh, it's on a player. It wasn't that much. But I'm like, that feels like that was a big heavy attack. Come on, peak. What freaking sorcerer is using a Twilight Matriarch in 2024? Come on. Put the Twilight Matriarchs away. All they do is flap and make too much noise. PvE Sork. I mean, that is true. You're not wrong there. That is exactly what they're used for. Unironically, this is an instant. I want to actually try this with Mage's Fury. I'm curious. Can I not be in combat though for a moment? I think we're gonna be in combat. I'm wondering how well this would do because there's no cast time. So there's no wind up. What's something to sell to get a steady income? Anything that's consumable, that's popular. It's late, but here for the Twitch partnership support. Thank you. That's your first message too, so thank you for stopping over, especially if you usually watch on the YouTube. Yeah, Twitch tells me when something's your first message, so I get to know. You know, look at this machine gun. This guy's like, what in the hell is this guy doing? He's just using one ability. Are we like not through this freaking door yet? All right, unironically, screw that guy. All right, I know I used the meteor. I know that's cheating, but you can't tell me that wasn't funny. And I'm pretty sure that the meteor locked onto his matriarch so he couldn't even see it. But, like, come on. He was in a very annoying spot. Like, you know. Sometimes you just gotta be a whimsical little guy every so often. Heartroods and mundane runes. That is actually fantastic advice. I'm getting attacked from behind. There we go. That's all like what's happening? What is that guy doing? I don't know what their plan is. Oh, we got the kill on them too. Look at that. It's always nice when we get the kill since we're not using an execute. It's not a 1-bar build. It's a 1-button build. Even better than a 1-bar build. You only press one button. It's even better. Some may say that 1 bar is too much. 2 bars, that's too much. That's 2 bars too many. What you need is 1 button. And the funny thing too is every time you use this ability, you also heal. So unironically, you also can use. You don't even need to heal. You just spam this bad boy out. Oh, their Elder Scroll is open. I am not gonna go. I'll go help pick up the Elder Scroll, but I am not the person to hold on to the Elder Scroll. Fellas, we don't need to focus on the yellows. We have the gates of blah 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 open. I'm back, Jake. My PC is glitching. Welcome back, Blair. Wait, one of our teammates is here. I got you, buddy. I didn't know you were downed. Res upstairs. Let me go get these reses. So Oaken Soul with 1 button. It is. Although ironically, for a while, I thought that it might be better to use not Death Dealer's Feet. Markin Ring, because we're getting a lot of the buffs on the bar. Like we were getting a lot of duplicative buffs. Because I was trying to stack on our bar like tons of buffs and bonuses and stuff. But unironically, this would probably work very well. Are we in combat? We are in combat. I said we would be. I want to switch this to Mage's Fury. Looking for group. I don't know if the people that I'm in the group with know that I'm doing that shenanigans. They might be mad if they knew that. I don't know. Just keep firing on that man. He die from that? He did not die from that. Or no, did he die from that? That's actually crazy. Fellas, we need to get to the keep, though. We're spending way too much time on this hoopla. Gosh, we got more hoopla inbound, too. I have that problem all the time, so I've solved it, you know? You don't even need to press buttons. Just set up an auto clicker to press RT for you, or press RB, and you're good. You don't even need a. I've got streak slotted, so hope I can help get you the stun. Thank you. I'm getting hit from something. There's a person here. How he Dawnbreakered me? Doesn't realize that I'm actually a lot beefier than you would think. I have like every passive buff you can get. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's all over. Are we not gonna go for the Elder Scroll? Oh. Oh. Alright, boys, my joints are starting to hurt. You guys ever stay up long where your joints start? You feel it in your joints? Yeah, the build will be on YouTube. We'll also probably have an actual 1 bar version of it. Because obviously this is pretty weird use, you know. This is a pretty this is a pretty weird thing to do. And it's also not optimal, obviously. Like, as funny as it is, it's not optimal to only press 1 button. As funny as it is, it's not optimal. But like, honestly, you could easily make this a 2-button build. If it was just Mage's Fury or you know, Lightning or whatever it's called, the ult that I have. Oh wait, they're gonna like, don't put us in combat. Mage's Wrath. I want to try this as the RB instead. You have to watch, I think, for an hour, I think. But you have to watch on Twitch. I suck at 3 everything. So if you do want to get the Twitch drop, make sure that you'll watch on the old Twitch. And Graph, if you type X in chat looking for group, I think they'll invite you. I think they were confused because they don't know that I'm doing some weird chicanery over here. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of the old. Oh my gosh, am I getting hit from behind? Why did I take so much? I am getting hit from behind. An invisible boy, huh? What if I revealing flared you? Oh, that only hits for 2,000. That does not hit for very much. Oh, Crystal Frags is the way to go. Oh yeah, Crystal Frags is the way to go. Although, you might be able to do one of these. No way he was able to get out of that. No way. Who freaking... Oh my gosh. What would happen to all the blue... Oh, all the blues are dead behind me. Alright, well, in theory, if you had both of the abilities on, you would be goated. But with just one, it can be a little difficult. Although I will say, you are tankier than you think that you would be. You gotta give the build credit. You're pretty tanky. Like, uncharacteristically tanky. I don't know how that dude didn't die. Our Mage's Fury's hit hard. There we go. There we got that guy. I'm like, there's no way. Ow. Where's that freaking Nightblade? Freaking get that guy. Oh my gosh, I just ran out of sauce. Yeah, I think this is actually gonna be a sick 1-bar build. Unironically. I mean, you can see how much damage we output. It's fucking crazy. Let's take a theory test of that actually. So usually I have crystal frags here. Wait, why did it not? Oh, we're in combat. Oh, Who are we in combat with? Yeah, they're not in combat, you dirty liar. Let's try. What should we put on is the B button? Let's just go wild with this. We're gonna move Mage's Fury to the B bar. We're freaking combat again. I don't have my execute on. It's crazy. Ah, we're combat. Ugh. It's pretty neat when playing and zooming like this. Come on, 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 come on. Before we get in combat again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. All right, now we have like a traditional sorcerer build. You know, now this is a traditional like 1-bar Sork build. I don't know if we can 2v1 these guys. Oh, I don't know how I missed the dodge proc. I don't know how I didn't hit the block proc for that, but whatever. Oh, we're going for the Elder Scroll finally. How does Enlightenment work? It's like the longer you don't play ESO, you get more experience bonus. Yeah, I want to get into a conflict with this as the actual build. You know, this unironically might actually be a really good build. Yeah, it's an XP buff, but it procs based on how like much time you've not played ESO. So like if you take a break, you know, it'll give you a big old buffy poo. I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stream. We still have that freaking permanent debuff on too, which is kind of annoying. Hey, Graf just got in the group. Where's the entrance for this? Oh, it's down this way. We gotta go this way. I feel like this is probably a good build for a lazy Sork, honestly. I can't sprint or block. Well, that does sound problematic, doesn't it? I'll be on crown. I have faith in you. We got this. Why am I... What? I've been hit by a player. I'm like, wait a minute. This is not right. All right. Oh, he's... Oh my gosh, that guy hits hard. Oh, I fucking hate these night blades. There we go. See, Mage's Fury is so underrated as an execute. You see that delayed proc? He like lets his health get real low. He's confident because he's stunned everybody. Bam, you know. That's why I like Mage's Fury so much. Although it looks like we're getting killed on the Elder Scroll, fellas. What's going on? Oh oh shit. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. This is not good. Okay. Oh, you cannot jump up around here too. This is. Ooh. Woo! It's gonna be hard to get that Elder Scroll. So much for that Sky Shard. All right, let's see if we get a nice keep defense. That's what I want. I would love to end on a nice keep defense. Test this out. Yeah, Haunting Curse is also good. I don't know if I would. I like the Mage's thing on here. Mage's Light. I think that Haunting Curse might be better. It might even be better than Streak. Streak is very under, or not Streak. Haunting Curse is very underrated. Honestly, you're right. You okay, Amy's? You okay, cuties? Please, man. AFK, huh? Oh, they took the Elder Scroll from Ash. No. By the way, don't kill people who, DC. It's just kind of mean. Alright, well, maybe if they're AD. Oh my god, holy debuffs. Keep me alive, normal buffs. We gotta get to the keep. Holy. Stun them. Get everybody time inside to get out here. Just try to delay to get more people time out here. Oh my gosh. You guys hear me clicking my RB to teleport? Just not doing it. Oh. I might take a break. Can't do any more Cyrodiil. I'm too tired. It's not registering my streaks. Well, now it wants to register them. This isn't fun, man. I don't know why I queue into PvP. You and me both sometimes. Sometimes I feel obligated almost to PvP because it's like different to stream, It's like I'm doing something that's not normal, Like sometimes I feel like if I'm standing around not doing anything, I'm like, nobody's going to want to watch this. I'm just standing around here. I feel like I got to go somewhere. Cyrodiil not beating the horse riding simulator. Yes. That is exactly what it is not beating at all. That's my biggest complaint with the Cyrodiil right now. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. If I was to play that's not CR, do you mean a sorcerer? Or wait, no, enlightenment is for it's account wide, not character wide. Sorry, I was confused for a moment. I thought you meant I thought you were asking a different question. I'm looking at my Spirit Airlines flight tomorrow. Departs at 8:15 a.m. Wild, huh? Do you guys have any final questions here? I think I'm gonna start getting my stuff packed and going. You guys have any final questions or things? We're gonna find out real soon if we made it to if we made the threshold or not. Oh, I hope we do. If not, I'll have to come by whenever they do more Twitch drops again and just pray for the best, Very cool to see you in game as well. It's good to see a lot of you guys today. Do you have a guide on farming Telvar? I do. It's a bit old, but it kind of breaks down like the concepts that you would want to know, like the farming in the sewers versus the overland versus players. You know, it kind of breaks it down decently well. It's a little old, but if you look up Telvar Jake clips, it'll come up. Yeah, I could. What if so? If I did a class guide, like, what would you guys want to see in the class guide? Like, what would be the thing that you would like to see in that? Yeah, if you can get in when nobody's farming Telvar, it's also very easy to do. Morning time in Imperial City, no CP. Yeah, no CP has less people. You're also weaker, obviously, because you don't have your champion points enabled. But it's still, I think it's still a worthy cause. Yeah, do your dailies, pop the thing. Yeah, it's a good old tip. Go when it's empty. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Proc sets any good in PvP? Yeah, there's some proc sets that are good. We're using we've used proc sets before. I mean, Rallying Cry is probably the most popular proc set. Saint Seducer is probably the most popular proc set for PvP. Wretched Vitality, the goofy one that everybody hates right now. It's from a dungeon that I can't think of the name of. The glass one, I can't think of it. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. Tarnished. Thank you, Evermore. My brain was just like, blah, blah, blah. It was not computing. Tarnished Nightmare. That's the one. That's right there. That one right there. You want that one? Yeah, like I could do build guides. I don't know if like people would ask for class guides, but I wasn't sure like what that meant, like skills, builds, PvP versus PvE, you know, stuff. I wasn't sure exactly all the things that like that included as to what they would want. Whew. The sad thing is the Blues are doing so well on the map, you know? But like, man, it's so late. Tarnished Nightmare. Thank you, Detroit. But we are going to find out very soon if I made the goal, if I made a Twitch partner. After I end the stream, we'll see if we made it. I'm going to do a raid because I forgot to do one yesterday and I felt very guilty. So we'll do that on JTK, who has some great YouTube videos in addition to his other stuff. We will start this raid, and then if you have any questions or things, just send it to me on Discord. I think everybody's ready to raid. But yeah, let's see. If his chat doesn't allow unverified users to say things, I won't be able to speak to it, which would be kind of funny.